Yours doesn't have a manual safety.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so the M17, the Army requires those to be made with a safety.
Hey, bro, what are you, a liberal, dude? Come on.
40 terabytes of like HDDs.
Bro, bro's got CP on there, dude.
I went to this Mexican restaurant in Manchester with a friend.
Well,
and
you can't call him that. Your top 5.
Top 5 artists.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up. So,
I need a backstory.
What's your top speed you think you'd hit?
Well, the top speed that I hit was also the guardrail that I hit. So it was like 50. I just call the girls that had restraining orders on me because it's technically coming from a business line.
It's a different number. They don't know.
It's
you know what I mean?
It's not pleasure. Like,
yeah.
This man's got multiple fruits. Have you seen those videos?
I'm not fucking with scurvy.
Oh, we can wait a second for bro to get into this because he doesn't have a mic right now. He's still setting up his drink. We can do some commentary here. I'm just saying.
I do have
right there.
So Robbie came here with his own tequila and mixer and fruits.
And cookies, bro. Bro's the first guest to bring us a gift, which is crazy.
He did bring us cookies.
Shout out to fucking Robbie, dude.
I'm a big midnight snack guy, so I'll be in my bed crunching on those.
Oh, I've been trying to be better about dessert, son. So like, I needed some cookies in my life. So thank you.
Been trying to be better about getting dessert.
Just like in general, not having ice cream stocked and shit in the house, and like it's just
same.
You know what I mean? It's a problem.
I have a super bad problem with dessert or like sweets, so I made a rule for myself that like if I want to have sweets, I have to make them myself. So that's why I did the
fair.
That's why I did the
Do you want me to get
cookies.
you like a plastic bag to store those in after?
No, it's okay. I'll just throw it out.
He'll probably eat it on the way home. Just like put it in his mouth.
Crunching on the lime.
I have so many limes that I just like end up not using because they go bad in my fridge. So all right, we're just finishing this off.
Limed up. Bro's pouring up a drink over here. Bro brought tequila.
Some flat club soda.
When I was in my big alcoholic days, I got like.
What do you mean when? No, just.
I knew I was because I got 2 flasks for Christmas. And I lost them, but it would be useful in some situations.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
I
remember there was a time where you finished a 5th, dude. Like I would see you finish a 5th in a night, and I'm like, God damn, son, like that's you'd give out some shots, but like,
I was a guzzler.
You know, guzzling, fucking big guzzler. How's that thing taste? Let's get a first sip review.
It's
The anticipation.
It's strong.
Okay. Strong in a good way. Strong
I feel like I got
way.
a weird aftertaste from the flask, and that's the first time I've ever used that flask that I got from my grandpa when he died.
Grandpa didn't clean it out.
Yeah, that's I got a lot of cool stuff from my grandpa when he died. I got a friggin' recliner that he died in.
Do you feel weird laying in it, or is it kind of like this is his last spot? It's kind of cool.
It was a new, like, nice lazyboy one. So I was like, this is a really nice, expensive recliner.
It out. Like,
he didn't like shit his pants when he died, or maybe he did, but he had a big enough diaper that nothing came out.
Or they did a great job cleaning it.
Yeah. And I was like, it feels weird having a recliner that my grandpa died in, but then like I took a night and slept, and then like the next day I was just like, a chair that somebody died in is pretty fucking punk rock.
Hell yeah! Also, brother, it's a free chair.
Yeah.
Like with all respect to your grandfather, but like,
nah, he was one of those people that like knew too much about the German side of World War II.
I mean, fair. We know a guy like that.
Michael
Oh yeah, you probably do too.
Yeah.
All jokes. Yeah.
His families were best buds. You should get a plaque next to the chair that says like Grandpa Joe's chair, and like how many people he killed.
Yeah. He wasn't blood. He was a stepdad.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. Step grandpa.
Step grandpa.
Right there.
Okay, there's sweet. You got
ladies and gentlemen, Robbie McCluskey.
Hey.
Right there. Come on now. Look at that. Justin introducing a guest. Dude, we got a gift today. We got Justin introducing guests. He's talking in the freaking mic.
We got produce in the corner store.
Welcome to another episode of The Corner Store.
Boom.
I am the corner whore, and these are my pimps.
Hey, yo.
This episode is brought to you by McLaren.
Use promo code TCS at checkout for 5% off.
5% off your McLaren.
He's our
you know you're looking for discounts at
bottom
that.
bitch, if you will.
You know, that's how we do it. So, Robbie,
Yes.
what's going on in the world of Mr. Robertson?
I am potentially a day away from knowing about whether or not I have a full-time job.
Okay. What
So
kind
I
of job
can-
we talking here?
It would be sales,
Classic.
which is it sounds a lot worse. I've been in a bunch of toxic sales jobs, but
what kind of sales?
like tech sales, like
Oh, okay.
international stuff. Actually, I was in an international tech sales job when COVID hit, so I was like actively calling people like the day that COVID hit their countries, so I could tell when they were like open to talking and when they were like, the world is ending, stop.
Dude, we did that. Well, I was on the beginning, doing timeshare presentations, like right when COVID hit.
You were doing timeshare presentations?
I was
Yeah, we used to.
baiting.
We both worked
I
there.
would bait the people.
Telemarketers. We were fucking telemarketers.
Yeah. We were. So you know when you fill out a thing to win a car in the mall, they don't do it
I
so
just
much
took the
anymore.
car.
Yeah. So basically,
yeah.
we get every one of those piece of papers and say,
If
hey,
you read the fine print, it says, yeah, this is going to some other company. You don't actually win the car, but no
Yeah.
one reads it.
our company would buy them and then give them to us and say, hey, tell them they won vacation tickets. All they got to do is sit through a 2-hour timeshare sales presentation.
And have a major credit card. But you don't have to use it there. They just need to confirm you have one.
And you have
because
to
they ran your
make
credit.
50,000 a year, but don't worry about
It's
that.
not
Just
important.
lie.
You can just tell them that.
Yeah.
What the fuck were we? But we had actually, Robbie, we had a PhD in timeshare sales, which is kind of cool. That's what our boss would tell us daily. He'd walk in and go.
That sounds like a very boss thing to say. Like, yeah. Actually, I like started when I was in sales. I started to record all the weird kind of like sales lingo that people would use. Like, there's always that one douchey kind of guy who like walks around with his pants way too tight. Who'll just like he'll put his elbow on your like the wall next to your desk and be like, if you got moved to another part of the office, be like, so you ended up on the other side of the tracks, huh?
He leans a little low for the water fountain,
Like
dude.
every conversation for him is a water cooler conversation.
100%.
Even with his like kids.
Work is brought up constantly on the weekends.
He's only good at sales because he's so autistic.
Yeah. He's got a kid that's like, Dad, I need help with my homework. Well,
Let's talk
it's gonna
about
drop the ROI if you don't do it yourself.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Kind of a base dad, though. You're like, I kind of get it. No.
dry fit, always.
Yep. Well, you got to be
Even though-
breathable.
Even though you don't work out.
Got to be breathable.
Well, you're sweating on the job, bro. The way I'm dialing out here, son.
Smile and dial, baby.
100,
shit.
120 plus calls a day.
Oh, dude, I
I'm
worked
just
at
grinding, just
worked at a
grinding.
car dealership. We worked 8 hours. We were expected to make, I think it was 150 calls an hour or a shift. And by the end, I like broke it down. It's like 23 calls an hour. If you didn't hit it, they'd make you clock out and stay and keep calling people, which is definitely illegal.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it was Dan O'Brien, and they got like sued and shit. And half their dealerships were shut down. So I don't really feel bad saying that. But
Interesting.
yeah, kind of crazy.
Yo,
I
bad
never
guy.
was part of it because I just if I ran out of calls, just call my cell phone 4 times or something. Like, bro, you dumb? But
Yeah.
I don't know. You know.
I just call the girls that had restraining orders on me because it's technically coming from a business line.
It's a
so-
different number. They don't know.
It's
you know what I
business,
mean?
not pleasure. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
And you just breathe in.
So what's the job you might have so we can get you fired immediately?
Yeah, you want to name drop the company here?
I don't even know if I could tell too much about it, but it's like they own a lot of radio stations, so it's like the advertising side. So like if you listen to like any like TV or watch TV or like listen to radio, all the like the local companies that they deal with to get the advertising and stuff. So it's kind of like along that line. But I also do like a lot of radio stuff, so it's like everyone that works there, even like the people in the sales team, are on radio stuff. So
What's the radio sales like these days? And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm
Well,
just saying, is it still popular? Or
so
like,
they
is
also
it,
like they're mixing it with like a lot of like digital advertising. So
Okay,
like
got you, got you.
Google ads and stuff.
you
like,
get a mix of both? Or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Okay.
Because like you said, the radio side of it's like decreasing a little bit.
No one's calling you and going, could I just get a radio ad?
Yeah,
You
but-
don't need to put it anywhere else.
Dude,
like,
nobody's calling an ad like sales advertising.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I want
that's
to
a
do?
great point.
I want to reach out to like
That's a great point.
the worst, not the worst people, but I want to be involved in the most boring conversation today. I don't have anything on my schedule.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Imagine like still listening to the radio. You're calling in to get those fucking Jason Mraz tickets.
I mean, I'll be real with you. At Christmas time, I throw on Christmas carols sometimes. You know, they're the Christmas music, not carol, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I probably gets
Like throwing
down.
the Christmas like radio stations.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
that's the
don't-
only
yeah.
time I really hit the radio.
Dude, I actually
but-
do that just because like one thing that I keep finding for holiday music is that like Spotify or, well, I haven't really done Pandora in a while, but like they never have like the
The classic,
best,
like
even if I want just like the almost, what is it, like the Christian inspired Christmas music.
yeah.
They never have like a good consistent playlist, so it's always the radio that hits that out of the park.
100%.
So I'm still in Manchester. There's a bunch of mountains around, so I'm like trying to find the radio stations that still work.
But also a little bit of that staticky and shit. It's like, bro, I kind of feel back in the day. Like cars are gonna have cameras that watch us next year, and like I'm living with a radio, dude.
Yeah.
Like
That's why one of the things that I don't like about it's a 2014 Accord, and it's the first car that I haven't been able to disable the seatbelt alarms on.
oh, mine's cooked, dude. It
Yeah.
beeps 24/7.
Now, if I like get a car, I like tell people at the dealerships, I'm like, I need you to go into the computer and disable the seatbelt alarm, because I do a lot of stuff where I'm just driving back and forth a couple feet, and I hate the beep, 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 beep. Because like on the Prius, you can just like hit a couple button combinations, like unbuckle the seatbelt, buckle it back up, hold the power
The
button.
Konami code, you fucking
dude,
plug it into the Prius.
It's like friggin' like cheat codes from the old the old
Interesting.
Xbox games. But yeah, that's how
That's
you
kind
would,
of sick.
that's how you would turn off because it was all just like programmable through the different buttons in the car. But yeah, this one it doesn't do that, and I'm like, there are so many things that I'm a big car guy, and the car industry just rustles my jimmies right now as far as like the things
This is my jimmies.
yeah, it's like I just want a car that like I want the worst safety rating car, just because I know it's going to be so simple and easy to work on.
Get one of those K trucks from like Japan, bro. You get decimated.
I-
with
that's
those.
exactly it.
want
That's exactly
one of
it,
those.
yeah.
That's like my dream car.
Yeah, you'll die in one of those, but they're cool. I'm just saying
Like a
that
little-
safety wise, they're
Yep.
fucking dog shit.
It reminds me of my Scion. I used to have a Scion XB. It was like a.
How old were you?
Like 19.
I was gonna say that's the exact age they were literally made.
And it
for.
had a Pioneer radio, an aftermarket one. They put a screen in it too.
Mhm.
Like this guy knew business before.
Yeah, it had like 200,000 miles on it when I bought it, but
Yeah, that thing.
I got T-boned. So
This guy got all of like the culture of Fast and Furious, but none of the cool money and like none of the actual property.
No
himself.
Mitsubishi Evo. He's rocking
Yeah.
a Scion XB.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
he's like Tyrese in Too Fast Too Furious. He was like, yeah, I've got the worst Mitsubishi Eclipse version of it.
Ben had one. No,
I had a
the-
Mitsubishi Galant. The thing was a G, dude. I'll be real with you. It was a 2003 Mitsubishi Galant.
Yeah, like make sure I'm not slurping into the mic.
It's
Just like-
fine. I'll cut it out if you are. Don't worry. Ben's on it behind the scenes there, baby.
Turn it up.
Yeah, I'll turn it up. Crank it up for you at home. I
You,
used to have a
like, you doing
Mitsubishi
a lot of
Galant.
audio editing.
I mean, on a basic level.
What's your program? What's your specs?
Bro, I use Final Cut Pro to edit this, and then I just
Audacity.
edit it in there. But it has all the Logic plugins, so I have a nice compressor, a noise gate, a fucking blah blah blah. I have a whole preset set up, and then I use like a de-esser, that kind of shit. But it works. I want to do a better setup. I think it's kind of shit right now, if you ask me. But I feel like people listening think it sounds good, so I'm like, cool.
I know. I will say, like, I like just working in radio and doing podcast editing myself. Like, bad audio podcasts really like grind my gears or rustle my jimmies. We'll just keep going with that.
Yeah.
And yours sounded good when I listened to it.
Okay, word.
Oh, yeah.
The
My
exception
issue's
of
quiet.
Justin's parts.
Yeah.
I wish, well,
I'm
consistently,
trying,
like,
guys.
I respect it, Justin. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
In this lovely world we live in, that's really all you can do these days, you know? So, we talked about the Summit, the fire, and if you don't want to talk about it on the air, it's totally fine. Can we talk about the Kane scenario? What happened here? Is that not a topic you like to talk about?
No. So actually, the only time I don't usually tell like what actually happened is on stage. I'll just like change the story all the time.
Hell
in
yeah,
different
that's
sets.
funny.
It's a good bit.
I
Yeah,
got
like
decimated by a car one day. I got fucking...
well, the most recent one that I came up with was that like very common situation for people with spinal cord injuries. I dove headfirst into the shallow end of a pool, and then upon surfacing, got mauled by a gorilla. But like in reality, I used to do a lot of downhill longboarding. Like I wasn't coordinated enough for like trick skateboarding, so I just
Yeah.
liked high speed. So I ended up.
What's your top speed you think you'd hit?
The top speed that I hit was also the guardrail
Oh.
that I hit. So
Okay.
it was like 50.
Holy
on a board that
fuck,
was
man.
not set up for 50, unfortunately.
I'm assuming you hit the death wobble at some point?
Yeah,
or like...
yeah, dude, that's what it did. I was just going down because I like usually would start at the bottom of a hill and add 10 feet to know like where the safe
Yeah, yeah.
distance was before I lost like confidence in myself. But
and maybe fall and scrape up your leg or something. But
yeah,
you're
well, I
not
mean,
going...
I fell and scraped up my leg.
Yeah, fair,
I was just like going kayaking with a friend, and it was just like this hill that it was like upstate New York because I was doing a summer camp job, and we just eyeballed it. and I started going, and then it's like
You started from the top. You straight or
not-
like halfway
this was
somewhere.
a massive hill, so I
Okay,
got at
you
the
picked
top.
the point, but you're like, fuck it, we're just gonna send it from here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I was like, this looks safe enough. And then I was like carving down, and this car started coming the other way, so I took a really wide turn, and that's when I started getting speed wobbles, and like immediately I was like, all right, jump off or try to ride it out, and I was like, ride it out. So
So is this like a thing you regularly did?
oh yeah. Yeah.
So is it like an adrenaline thing kind of?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You're
you should
like,
see me drive. The Prius probably saves.
You should see me
Dude, this
drive,
man's living
dude.
on the
I'm like,
edge.
I'm getting like 3-digit speeds in my Prius.
Bro's getting 2 miles to the gallon in a fucking Prius.
Pretty much, man. Pretty much.
So wait, I don't know if the viewers know, but Robbie has a cane.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yep.
I don't know if they.
Yeah, and I didn't mean just hard drop that. I just
this
figured
is
like
this is Herman.
with the flames,
It's
bro. That
sick.
shit's
It's pretty
fire. Was that
hard.
like custom made or is that just a sticker you threw
No,
on
this
there?
is just I think it's like a copy of like the Dr. House flames that from the show House.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I got one without it for business occasions.
Are you?
Classy.
is
That's why they
this-
call me Two Canes.
Do you have it for the forever?
Well, I mean, it depends on where. Like, I used to be completely paralyzed because, like,
Oh my
what happened
God,
was like,
dude.
I was like
How old were you when this happened?
20,
And how
And
old are you
you're-
now?
32.
Holy shit! I did not
Holy
think you were
shit,
30. I thought you were like 25.
27.
Yeah.
Nope. Yep. 32.
Wow. And I don't take that as like you're 32. Holy shit! But like,
yeah.
dude, you
I
look
look
good.
pretty. I look pretty young.
Yeah.
I still get ID'd whenever I shave.
Yeah. No shit. How do they fucking maybe ID you right now, dude? Holy crap! He's like, chill. You said I got a big frame and all. Now the
you're
picture.
Fuck
flattering.
him.
Justin, move out of the way.
You're making me feel so good. Next, no, we'll just do it on top of him.
Oh, okay. He can watch maybe.
Well, it'll be good material for him
It'll
later.
be good material, guys.
So, I was the bottom, and
you guys ever get fucked on?
that's just a good opener.
It is.
You guys ever get fucked on? It's like everyone's just like, yeah, I used to have bunk beds.
It's kind of fucking on the stepmommy. You know?
Oh, real quick. Side note to the Jimmy's thing. Are you a guy who calls Jimmy's sprinkles, or you're Jimmy's or sprinkles when it comes to ice cream?
Well, I don't know if there's actually legitimate like race related to that in the background. So
There is.
I only just use.
Isn't there? Isn't that what?
I think
I don't know
that's-
if
I
it's
think
fully
that's
from
what
that,
it-
but
yeah.
Jimmy's are the black ones, and
that I think that's what I've been
sprinkles
told
are-
is like the origin of
Oh,
it.
well,
So
I didn't know it was race
I
related.
never got the
but-
chocolate ones. I get the rainbow ones.
Yeah.
and that makes sense.
For
It definitely
pride,
is race
obviously.
related.
For
actually,
pride.
have you seen that? There was like an Instagram reel or like a TikTok of this like black chick working at an ice cream shop, and they're like, "Can I get colored sprinkles?" And then she's like going back and forth, not knowing which one they're talking about.
Jesus Christ. That's a good bit.
I was just like, "That's fucking
You
hilarious."
can't call them that,
No, yeah.
sir. They're sprinkles.
But
You-
I just call them sprinkles.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I rip.
the thing I wanted to go back to was sorry.
What do you call them?
No, not that. Wait, you didn't answer it.
The
You just said it. You
Yeah,
call
I
them
call 'em
sprinkles.
sprinkles. Oh, sorry.
Some of us listen.
Sorry.
But before we get sidetracked real quick, got speed wobbles.
Yeah.
Board
yeah, let's
shot
put it on
out
here.
from under
Pull
me
your
as,
phone right
as
now.
if it were like tied to a tree, like literally shot out, threw
So-
me backwards, broke my all but one neck bone.
Jesus, man.
I got one from a dead guy too.
How long were you hospitalized after this?
Wait,
was this?
dead guy?
Yeah, because my C5 was completely exploded.
Oh
Were
my-
you like in like a coma or something after this, or were you like?
No, I woke up like 20 seconds later.
Okay, all right.
And
Because like, I'm picturing you going that fast. I wouldn't be surprised if you were like out for a fucking bit. Like,
no, I got up and like my friend ran over and she was like freaking out and she was like, "There's a bunch of blood." So I thought like my fucking like neck was open because like I knew a bunch about like first aid and stuff. I'd worked with like kids with disabilities for the longest time, so I wasn't really freaking out. But like I knew I was paralyzed because I was doing like tests of my own. But like she was like, "There's blood everywhere," so I thought I was bleeding from the neck. But it turned out that the torque, like my head hit the ground so hard, even with a helmet, that the torque inside of the helmet tore like my skin apart. Like it didn't
holy
break my
shit,
didn't
man.
break my skull, but like it just tore like my skin in like apart from being pulled too hard. So I've
So-
got like scarring underneath all my luscious hair.
You're obviously an adrenaline junkie somewhat.
Little bit, yeah.
You know, whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. But was there adrenaline pumping during this, even knowing it's going wrong some to a
It was
point that.
it was like the best feeling I've ever had.
Oh
well, I was
my
going to say,
God.
but then you hit this.
Yeah, before.
It's like I
Was the
came.
pain immediate? Like, obviously, you had
No
some
pain.
form of a.
No pain whatsoever.
But
You
then
were in
after the
shock,
fact,
but you
because
was
I'm
probably in
imagining there's
shock.
just like, because also you have the adrenaline from going down, then that happening, like you must have been like your heart is fucking, like,
Yeah, it was like a huge adrenaline rush when it happened, but I was like zoned in, like trying to be like ride it out and like
Yeah.
like balance on the board. And then once I fell, like I'd been knocked out, and I woke up and I was like, all right, like I was being like, all right, what happened? Like what's your name? Count backwards from 25. Like, what have you been doing the last 2 weeks? Just like,
Damn.
and then I was like, all right, like my brain's fine. Like, time to get up. And then nothing moved. So I was like,
dude.
shit. And then people started pulling over. And I got airlifted because it was in the middle of the forest. Pretty much. I got
Wow.
airlifted from there to Albany Med. And
What was the bill on that shit?
I don't know. My dad worked for the state, so he had pretty good insurance.
Hell yeah.
but-
Sorry, I just had to ask.
Damn, dude.
Crazy part of this, the summer camp that I worked at, it's a part of this network called the Serious Fun Network, and they work with like kids with like all sorts of the most bizarre, life-threatening illnesses, like stuff,
Crazy,
stuff
unique.
that no one's even heard of, like
Okay.
1 in like a billion diseases.
Wow.
And they have their own miniature hospital, and we like each cabin has like a 1-to-1 ratio for campers and counselors, and each cabin has their own dedicated nurse for all the medications and stuff, and the camp has a like doctors on staff 24/7, and almost all of those medical professionals come from Albany Med. And I've got a rare bleeding disorder that like I went to that camp for a little bit, but it wasn't like any like kind of like life-threatening issue for me. It was just a qualifier. So like everyone in the ICU and all the doctors there were people that I'd grown up with and worked with.
Okay, that's
So-
actually mad nice.
So for like 16 days, I was just like hanging with my like medical friends, and that was kind of a relief because they'd like,
oh, 100%.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Did you do anything else like adrenaline wise? Was that like the usual boarding?
He's like, I would stalk women, but like other than that, like I never got
I was
close enough.
really into gambling.
Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah, my
or
life
just-
was like uncut gems.
No,
No. No,
They
I
got
mean,
shot in the face.
it was just like
Scarring's gone.
Spoiler
bikes
guy.
or
Sorry.
skateboards or pretty much anything high speed driving. Like I still drive fast.
Damn.
Do you like to go to like you're a car guy, so do you like to like go to a track or something with a crazy car or something? Or are you just like
I was
still
never a
working
track
on-
guy.
Okay.
Mostly because tracks cost a lot of money now because
Racing stadies.
people. I did outrun a police officer once, but that's just because I parked in between 2 like backhoes in a construction site.
based. I kind of outran a state trooper, but it wasn't that crazy. It was more like he pulled out like a little later than me. It wasn't guaranteed he was coming after me, but I was definitely speeding, and I was like, I'm going even faster.
My mom did that when I was in the car. We left the hospital, Concord Hospital. You know Concord Hospital.
Mhm.
So we were like coming out.
Where
like,
is it? The hospital?
we were at the front. You're coming out the
Newington.
left, and my mom. We were turning out, and she like hit the speed just because she's fun, I guess. She hit like 50, and then she saw a cop come out, so she turned back into the hospital, turned again, and then went under one of the parking garages. We
Based?
saw the cop go past. We went inside the cafe, got fries, and then like left.
Yep,
And I was like, that's the
based.
most G thing I've ever seen my mom do.
Base type shit, dude.
Yeah.
So,
I gotta make sure my phone's muted because I don't want to be that guy.
Oh, thank
oh, you're
God.
good, bro. No worries.
We had Katie on
My
here. She's
ringtone
being
is all
mad
just
racist.
moans.
Yeah, Katie was crazy racist when we had
Yeah.
her on here on the podcast and off it. It was insane, but
Hey, could I chief your geek bar?
yeah, of course, it's
an-
almost burnt as fuck. So I'm sorry, but
That's okay.
You might geek a little bit.
you're gonna be geeked up there, son.
I'm a fucking nicotine fiend.
Oh,
but,
same here, brother.
Like I've gotten to the point where I started smoking cigarettes and like nicotine because I was gaining too much weight over COVID, so I stopped smoking weed, and then I was like, I need some sort of vice.
So you started
Yeah.
smoking nicotine.
Yeah, and then
I mean, I get it, but like, brother.
I got vapes, and then I started smoking cigarettes to get off
Oh.
vapes.
oh, the slippery
Dude,
slope.
it's an oral fixation. I got to do something.
Just try sucking dick, dude. I've heard it works great. Sorry.
Manchester's not a bad place to be for that.
So I'm saying,
Yeah,
you
you
get
can
paid
get-
for it too.
You get heroin for it.
Oh,
Dude.
I'm like the guy from We're the Millers. You guys get paid?
I love that movie. That
It is a
movie's
great movie.
Great movie.
Who was the fucking main guy in that movie? What's his face from fucking Ted
Ed
Lasso?
Helms.
No, it's
Oh,
not Ed Helms. I was gonna say he looks like
No,
Ed
no, no,
Helms, but
it's
I
Ed
always forget
Helms
his
is in
name.
it too. He's the drug dealer.
Oh yes, you're right. It's the
Jason
guy.
Sudeikis.
Nope.
No,
It's the guy who. Nope, you are just butchering, but that's okay. You're trying. I don't know. Then
Jason
find it, throw it on
Statham.
screen.
Jason-
Nope, Jason Statham is like action guy,
I'm
like
trying to.
Die Hard type shit.
Millers. Someone said you
I'm pretty sure it's Jason Sudeikis.
Jason Sudeikis. You might be right. I don't know. Horrible segment for the
We're gonna,
podcast, guys. Why does it? Jason Sudeikis. I wish Sudeikis would. I don't know.
Suck dickus.
Yeah, type shit.
I like how you look up We Are the Mill. Oh, actually, instead of Jason Sudeikis.
Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, okay, you're spitting. Yeah, Ted Lasso. Shit.
All right, so
that
we're
guy's funny as fuck.
We're in agreement. It
I'm
is Jason
spitting. Ted
Statham.
Lasso is Paul Rudd.
No, you're fucking
Oh
dumb.
my
It's the
Jesus
same guy, dude.
God.
Who do you think Paul Rudd is?
I don't know. I like Paul Rudd though.
Yeah, but you don't know who the fuck he is.
See, that's a good friend to have. I like him. Don't know who he is, but I'm open.
Yeah.
I'm open to it.
Oh man. So
I get mixed up.
So that's how I became a cripple. Or if the folks at home would like the politically correct term, really fucking wobbly.
yeah, hey,
Yeah.
you know, it happens. But you obviously progressed though. You said you were fully paralyzed at one
Yeah,
point.
like the day after I got my neck surgery. Actually, I remember everything going up to like me being like getting the mask on for anesthesia. And because I don't forget anything, I don't really get like affected by like anesthesia like people do like when they have like the David after dentist kind of video. That might be a little old for
I know
the book?
exactly what you're talking
But,
about. No, the
book?
fucking kid in the car is like, no, he's talking to his
Oh,
mom. He
yeah,
got his
yeah,
wisdom
sorry.
teeth out. Yeah, he
Sorry.
screams. That's what he
Yeah,
does.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like all I could do after that was this. Like look at my hand. That.
Damn.
And like the surgeon that saw me do that was crying because that he was like, that's a success.
You could podcast though.
Yeah, I could podcast. Actually, I got moved to Spalding Rehab in Boston, which is a killer hospital.
Because they die.
And well, you know, people die everywhere. But it was right on the harbor there, and I found out that a lot of the Bruins lived on one of the piers right next to it. So I'd like go out in my power chair sometimes and like wait for like nice cars, or like I'd wait for the cars to drive up to like the gated parking areas, so they'd like lift up the gate, and I'd just zoom into the parking garage and look at all the rich people cars, and I'd just be like zooming around.
They're like, sir, you need to get out of here. You go,
Pretty
sorry.
much, like,
I mean, you could fake mentally disabled.
dude. Okay,
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
is
say, I mean,
that
that's
is
an
actually
easy-
a bit that I've got because there was a traumatic
Thank
brain
God,
injury
someone's
floor.
gotta do it.
The traumatic brain injury floor was right above mine, so like when I'd leave the hospital, no one would know which floor I belonged to, so I'd mess with people around. Like there was this dude who was walking by once, and I like just went up to him, and I just like with a neck brace, I was like, "Dad," and he was like, "No, can I help you?" And I was just like, "Dad." And then he spent like 15 minutes walking around with me, like finding doctors and asking like if they knew who I was or if like they knew where my parents were. And they were like in the next state over. But like after a few more minutes, I was just like, dude, it's been fun, but I got PT in like 5, so I'm a bounce, and then I just zoom away. There's pretty much anything to find like any bit of enjoyment during that.
You
during
were a
that
real
period.
one. Thanks for that. Like
Pretty
after
much.
pretending to be fucking.
And then the duck song plays and he goes, and he waddled away, waddle, waddle.
Yeah,
No,
that
sorry.
was before I could waddle, but yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay, that was straight ween.
You gotta play your own outro.
Are you got the handicap fucking tag, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's fucking baller. So
Yeah,
you're hitting
yeah.
the fucking that. So is there at least some pluses that come with it? Like
Well,
obviously
you don't,
there's
have to
downsides.
pay, you don't have to pay for any parking in New Hampshire if you got a handicap tag, or at least I haven't gotten ticketed yet, so I'm just going off that.
I mean, I would think that. I mean, come on.
You could have pulled
Really?
up on my lawn, dude.
True.
I could have.
Landlord comes home, dude. Come on, you can't. He
Look at
has
him.
the fucking thing.
But yeah, you know, it's contrary to popular belief, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There
Yeah, I
are
mean,
some
I could-
downsides, but you know,
I could imagine.
You know, there's like the chair chaser fetish, so I could start a pretty convincing OnlyFans.
Is that like actually a thing? There's
It's
people
actually
that are.
a thing, dude. It is actually a thing.
Is it because they can like just make you lay there and do what they want, or like what is the like purpose behind it that they or I don't.
I don't totally understand it. I never really like dove into it.
But the first time it was fun, right?
The first time, well, I never made that chair chaser OnlyFans. I just always had it in my back
No,
pocket.
I mean like has a girl like pursued
Like strapped you down.
pursued you because you.
No, but there was this one time when I was living in North Carolina, I was kind of like canoodling with my neighbor, and she was like having like a sexual awakening, and she wanted to like try stuff with my toes and my feet and stuff,
Weird.
and like.
Okay.
I was like,
God bless her, though.
I'm not into
Yeah.
that, but she was like very adamant, like she wanted to try that, and there was this like one time where I was like handcuffed to my bed and like you know like falling like friggin' Patrick Star like
Oh damn.
each
Okay.
limb,
Wait,
like, tied
is this
down.
while you're still?
No, this is long after like I could walk and stuff like at this point, but like so like we were just doing stuff and like I was tied to my bed, and this was like
Doing stuff.
weeks after we had like started canoodling.
Yeah.
I love this term canoodling. It's just great.
We got
like the
we
Jimmies.
got like to the point where we were just experimenting, and I was like strapped to my like corners of my bed, like with a blindfold on. She was like, "I'm gonna do some things to your feet," and I was like, "Okay, can't really do anything now." And there was like nothing happened for like 10 minutes, so I thought she was like getting something ready, but then I just hear her like, "Did you like that? Did you like me sucking your toes?"
You can feel it.
I realized I had no feeling in my toes the entire time, so I was just like, "Well, all right, well, it's I."
What you said? Were you like, yeah, it wasn't
I was like,
bad.
actually, I didn't know you were started yet.
Okay,
at
And
least
then
you're
she was-
honest.
Yeah.
I thought you were still getting your mouth wet.
You ever get wet?
You got to wonder what the sexual. Are you like still friends with this girl? I don't want to like put her down. or
No,
anything. I'm just asking. her.
It was
Let's put
kind of
her
weird.
down.
She like we started hooking up, and then it was gonna be moving back to New Hampshire, and she was like, "I could come with you," and I was like,
Bring the
this is,
handcuffs.
Yeah.
this is a bit. This is
I'm
moving
just-
a bit far.
You know, if she wants to put a finger in your butt or something, not that I'm into that. That's not the defense here. Where does she get off on sucking a toe? I guess I'm curious. I'm like,
Some people are feet people.
I've never heard of a woman foot lady. A foot lady. I
yeah,
guess.
foot lady. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, she said she was trying it. Did she get into it?
Yeah, but she was persistent enough to the point where it was like
It
she
clearly wasn't a
probably had
first.
some sort of like.
She watched a couple videos. She was scrolling a subreddit or two.
And there are like people that like love to be on like the giving end of that stuff. Like me personally, like I love giving like oral sex, so
Love
I
it.
can understand like
Good to
like,
know.
I love eating pussy.
Yeah, me too. Like like if I like I'm ever going through a dry spell, like you will find me like at Kelly's roast beef a lot. But yeah, like some people just like to have toes in their mouth. I'm not one of those people, but
I've tried it, and it's just I don't get it.
yeah.
I dead ass tried it,
I was
and I was like, I'll
listening-
see.
I was listening to his podcast, and this guy said he fish hooked with 2 big toes. The lady,
Fish
Ew,
hooked.
you know,
that's
Like-
gross. That's just like
like
that's
a big toe.
that's someone's daughter, man.
Wait, like she had her big toes on both sides and was like,
Yeah,
Yeah, like
and
full
I think
Nelson
you're
almost.
still fucking too.
Like picture a full Nelson, but not fully behind the head. You know what a full Nelson is?
yeah, I know.
But
yeah,
like it's
yeah.
just the feet are the big toes are in the mouth instead.
Interest. Huh.
I feel like that's like
Wish I'd
a
known
little
about that when I was a high school wrestler.
That's how you win.
Yeah.
fair. High school wrestling, how was that?
Not good.
Yeah.
Not good. It was. I was not good.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Actually, I almost got left behind at a wrestling meet because I realized I hadn't signed up properly, and I just got on the bus, went to the wrestling meet, signed up, and then they didn't have me on the bus schedule. So like, I like had to run down the bus as it was at the stop sign before they like. We were like an hour away from my high school too, so I was like, shit.
Damn.
Yeah. So I was
No
I was
shit.
not I was not meant for wrestling. I was a good swimmer though.
Swimming,
No, yeah,
okay.
not
Our school didn't even have
anymore.
that.
Well, how you think his mom got pregnant?
Hey.
Yeah.
It's a cum joke, sperm joke. If
yeah,
you want to
sperm,
get bio about it.
You said you like these pink mic tips. Justin immediately when we got them, he said they kind of remind me of a penis tip, and I was like, dude, I didn't think of that. Now it's all I could think of. But we said it's too cartoony to be a penis. It's
Like,
kind of
it's a bubblegum pussy.
yeah, but I was like, if your pussy's that good, I mean, you gotta have an
Reminds me of a
OnlyFans.
giant what are those candies? Dots?
Those are the worst candies.
Those
Do you
are the
like
ones that get
those?
stuck
Like, they
in
do
your
look like
teeth.
The
them.
chewy ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They get
fucking
stuck in your
hated those.
teeth.
They don't have enough flavor, yeah.
They're just terrible. It's like, could we get any? Those and Whoppers, bro. I fucking
Dude.
hate Whoppers.
I got okay,
Halloween
so
fucking-
Whoppers suck, but like other like chocolate covered malted milk balls aren't bad. Like
Yeah, that's fair.
Whoppers are just like the
the goy slop of
cheap
them.
version
What
of
do you
them.
mean? What's the better version?
Like one from Granite State Candy or
Like
something. I'm
Trader
picturing
Joe's.
yeah. Something nicer.
Yeah, the ones that have like more dense like malt in them. I don't even know what it's called. Just like the really awful feeling chewy part, or not chewy part,
Nougat?
but like it's not even nougat.
Oh.
It's
I'm not up to
It's
date with
malt.
my chocolate
It's just like a
terms.
hard malt,
Yeah,
whatever. I don't know what
yeah.
you call it, but that shit be munching. I'm not the biggest malt guy though.
bitches be munching.
Yeah. You ever had a girl try and eat your butt, dude? I would not let that
No,
happen.
well, I mean, it's not that I'd like noticed feeling wise.
Fair. Fair. With the toes, she started on their butt and she's like, I'm just gonna tell them about the toes. I feel.
The butt stuff. Like, I've got a weird like if I wouldn't want anything ever done to my booty like with somebody else. Like, I'd be much more open to it if it was just like me. I'm not like interested in it, but like
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I mean, I've straight tried before, but I don't like it. I don't think it's the whole thing, but I'll be real with you. I'll put it out there. I fucking tried. I think everyone's a little curious, but
yeah, like
maybe I'm gay for it. I don't know.
yeah, I just like laid a bunch of like empty beer bottles all over the place and put like baby oil on the floor. I was like, well, if it happens, it happens. But yeah, no,
I don't. If a lady was sucking my wiener, and I mean, I have a fiance, so I say a lady, but regardless, and she started going for my butt, I feel like I don't want her down there, man. I just feel bad, bro. It's not a pleasant area, man. It's not like it's welcoming. I feel like a guy's butt is rugged.
yeah.
Unless it's maintained. There's like gay men that are more, they can keep their
That's
shit
why I feel
clean.
like you don't do that to the women you love.
Yeah. Wait, you don't like have
You don't let her
go
rim
into
your
butt?
shit up.
Yeah.
Like there's no RJs, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like if in any kind of adult film, if like
It's the worst, man.
if I ever see a girl going into a guy's butt, I'm just like
I have
because they're always in the wrong position. Like they're in the positions where it's like that doesn't look good for like straight situations.
I
like,
have a bit about it. It's actually like a true story about
go on.
When you're watching Kenzie Reeves on Blacked.
no,
And she
but like
munched the guy's butt. We went to school with a porn star. We can talk about that after.
I was watching porn and then the guy is like pushing the girl's head and he pushes her girl's head into his asshole and he's like she's aggressively like eating his asshole and I'm like this is
And you're like, hold on,
weird.
rewind real quick.
Yeah.
I'm really hard right now.
yeah, that's the bit basically.
Okay, yeah,
I
I've
came
heard you
so
say it, I
hard,
think,
but
but-
yeah, but it's off-putting. Like
That's like the only time that I want the camera to pan to the guy's face,
yeah.
so I don't see that. That's like the one worst.
When there's
thing.
the shot of a girl laying down, you just get the guy's butt and balls. You're like, who the fuck is the cameraman? There's got to be a second camera shot
no,
here, dude.
It's not. It's like, or when he's like on his back and like holding his legs up, I'm like,
holding his legs up like
Yeah.
a child.
I saw a video one time of a lady dead ass like he had a dick. She had a vagina. They were fucking like that, okay?
All right.
But she had him in missionary
I've
with
never
his
seen-
legs spread, and she was fucking
yes,
him.
I've seen that. Yep, yeah. I can't remember what that's called. I wish I've remembered the position name.
I've only seen it once.
It's called a good time.
And then she like stopped and like swallowed. I was like, bro, this girl's going nuts. So much. She is like fucking him missionary.
Yep.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
That was a first. And I'm talking legs spread. Like that is. There's got to be a term for it.
Impressive
Spread
porn.
hot dog style or something like
that lady,
it's-
Phoenix something Phoenix, that like almost like Amazonian chick who's like one of the biggest, not size wise, but like most popular famous porn stars of all time.
I'm not as tapped in, bro. If I'm gonna jerk it, I just go to Reddit and just find a subreddit and scroll, dude. It's fire.
Yeah, I still just like go to like the Renaissance, like the book of Renaissance paintings.
About it, you're like, oh, they're
Yeah.
showing one titty.
Just like, oh,
It's like I go to the museum.
I just
and,
like like cover all the cherubs in Sharpie, and I'm like, well, there's a naked lady with a see-through like toga on, so
The museum bathroom be hitting, bro.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
bricked up at the
yeah,
museum.
Yeah, and they
Dude,
always
the museum Viagra challenge. Guys, you heard it here first. It could be fun. You pop you pop like 3 Viagras. You hope not to have a heart attack.
this is
first
why
to
you
get a
brought you
boner.
here.
three vi
Yeah.
yeah, three vi
No,
yeah,
I mean, I think you'd die from that. I'm pretty sure.
pretty yeah, probably.
I've never. What's up? I've talked to Justin about this some, but like, why is there like Blue Chew and all these ads for like? Clearly, people are listening that are like 27 years old, 25. Like, do people have ED now? Like, I don't like. That's crazy.
I
to
don't
me.
know. I haven't asked. I haven't taken. Well,
His dick still works.
I haven't taken a well on occasion. If I keep drinking tequila, it won't. But yeah, I mean, I guess some people. I don't know if there's like a low testosterone problem with a lot of people, but yeah, there's like for the amount of commercials I hear for that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You'd expect it to be like almost like an epidemic level issue, and
Yes.
I don't know if it's quite to there.
Is it gooning?
I think it's a mix of gooning and then also like
Yeah.
microplastics and phthalates and all that. But I don't need to go on my
Yeah.
tangent about that.
I don't know for sure. It's also probably people being like, oh, like
I could make my
an
dick even harder.
inferiority complex and being
Yeah.
like, this is gonna fix all the problems I have.
I saw a porn with a guy with a 12-inch cock. Maybe if I take Blue Chew, I will have one as well.
yeah, maybe if
I heard Louis J. Gomez one time say that he doesn't like watching porn if the guy has too big of a dick. He likes to watch it
Yeah.
like he finds one with his dick size. And
Yeah.
I've thought about that,
That was
sometimes.
when he was on Matt and Shane's.
Yeah, I thought about. Okay, that makes sense why I heard
Yeah.
that. I've thought about that sometimes when I'm watching porn. And I'm like,
This isn't
It is
real.
weird.
It's
Like I
too
do.
big.
Part of me is like, yeah, that's me with my. But I'm like, nah, bro. There's no way. Like it's literally a baby's arm or some shit. It's like, what the fuck? I'm not
Yeah.
saying all that. I'm
But,
not
you
trying
know,
to.
I'll watch black dick porn.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, I'll watch it all, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't discriminate.
I don't know if it's I got exposed to that really early because I was
Yeah,
on the
same.
tail end of the Spice Channel. You know, like I was playing with the rabbit ears just so I could see what that girl was holding.
Oh, type shit. Oh yeah,
yeah.
you're 32. You had a
Yeah,
little
I'm
bit more of
32,
a.
yeah. So I got exposed to a lot of that early, but like I actually need a story. Like I need to understand what the
okay.
dynamic is. I don't know. I need.
See, I'm cooked, bro. My attention span, like, I'm decent. I can watch a movie and shit, but like, I'll hit up Reddit, dude. 59-second max you can post on there. There's some you can find long. It's like perfect, dude.
What's your slide?
I don't need to start sharing what I'm getting into, but what's sick is you can look up something, right? And you're like, oh, I like fucking Lisa Ann, classic, right? Classic. Everyone knows the MILF from
her
back in the
fucking
day.
nipples were like a gecko's eyes, just like
I don't even.
one going
she's-
that way,
dude,
one going that way.
We'll take it. You know what I mean?
You ever watch Who's Nailin' Palin?
She's the Sarah Palin.
Yep, Sarah
Okay.
Palin. Yep,
I mean,
yep. That was,
I don't know if I've seen it, but
was
regardless, if you
transcendental.
look her up or something, there'll be subreddits, and it's like subreddit of fucking goth girls that are bad as fuck, and you're like, oh, I didn't know. Whoa, that's fucking sick, and you just scroll, and then you can, and you're like,
It's endless.
this is crazy.
He's like, I'm doing it at the DMV now.
Dead ass, bro. Literally, I'm driving sometimes. I'm like, no, I'm just checking. But I'm trying to put people on game, but also like there's straight subreddits for gooning, and people go like,
there's subreddits for everything. Well,
go
I mean,
down bad.
It used to be like friggin' a lot worse. I'm not on Reddit anymore just because I couldn't stand it after a while.
He was good.
But I do remember like Clop, which was like horse porn before they got rid of it.
oh yeah, I mean
Yeah.
there's still like
Ben,
4chan and all the weirder
Ben
shit.
introduced me to one. It's kitchen cells. It's just got
like kitchen
incels.
That's pretty funny.
So they post a picture of their dinner.
Sorry, we already went over this.
It's
I made a
fine, but
clip on it, but it's
we're
it's good.
putting Robbie on game.
It's a
They
callback.
post a picture of like their depressing dinner, but they tell a story that's like fucked up of like simping incel shit. One was like a girl yelled at her dog today, and I thought she was yelling at me, and like I said sorry. Anyways, hot dog and mayonnaise for dinner.
Yeah, it's like a picture of a tortilla
like-
with cheese and chopped up hot dogs.
It's just
like,
depression meals, or it'll be like, my sister caught me fucking jerking off or something. Ice bowl with rice.
You
And you're
should
like,
check it
what
out.
the fuck?
It's a
It's-
pretty
yeah, I
entertaining.
should check it out.
I'm
That's
guessing
such
half
a-
of them are fake.
Yeah, yeah, but that's such a weird like.
Fuck my Chungus life.
Yeah, that's. No, there was one that literally a guy was
This
like,
is part of the reason why I got off Reddit because I was like, there's so many bad rabbit holes that I'm gonna find myself spinning with. Like,
And buttholes.
I don't scroll Reddit. I watch YouTube videos about shit. Is how I try and do it. You know what I mean? Because it's a dangerous rabbit hole.
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But
There's too many rabbit holes.
you a YouTube frog at all?
I spend a lot of time. Yeah, not. So I've been like trying to like put my phone on black and white just to prevent myself from diving into it. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube, mostly.
Do you pay for premium?
No. I hardly pay for shit that isn't a first date.
I'm a base individual. We're a premium gang over here, bro. It's the greatest investment. Cancel your Netflix, get YouTube Premium. It'll change
I don't
your life.
have any like streaming. I mean, other than like Prime Video.
What are you, like a torrent queen over here?
Oh, dude, you don't
Or
even know.
you don't have to say it on record. I'll say
my
like
whole like piracy history started in 6th grade because
piracy's not illegal if you can't own anything. Just a little one I'll throw out there.
good to know. I'll use that when I'll
Think
use
about
that,
it.
I'll use that argument in
You
court.
don't own a lot of things nowadays. I know, but I'm just saying.
Well, I try to have like all my files and like music files because I'm a huge like freaking music guy. But like when I
Okay.
was in 6th grade, there was this I'm not gonna say her name.
I can bleep it, but it doesn't matter. We don't know her, so what the fuck are we
You'll
doing?
find her either way.
But there was this girl that
It's
I
on the
thought was
next
just
episode.
like the first time I ever like saw someone, I was like, oh my god, she's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And like she was really into the Killers and Hot Fuss with like Mr. Brightside and everything had just come out. So I like bought Hot Fuss on iTunes and I burned her a CD and then I like gave it to her and she had a boyfriend, so like it didn't do anything. But then like other girls come up
Did
to
you
me, they're like,
put in your own song, and if you play it backwards, it says, "I'm gonna kill your boyfriend if you don't come and date"? No.
no, I just did that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't leave hints. The body is the hint.
Based.
But so like other girls started coming up to me and they were like, "Do you know how to like make CDs and stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah." So they started giving me lists of songs that they wanted for their like mix CDs. And
Pussy.
like a month later, I realized that like when you click buy on iTunes, it like spends money because my like parents came up to me, they're like, we have a $320 music bill.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, like this was like my version of kids being like spending like hundreds of dollars on like
Some
like
app and
Candy Crush or
bullshit.
some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yep, I bought Jelly Car
Yeah. Oh, Jelly
on
Car
my
was
mom's credit
awesome.
card. Me and my sister racked up like $300.
Jelly
Same
Car was
thing.
fire.
Jelly Car was lit, dude.
don't
That's
know
a
it.
deep cut. I'm surprised you fucking.
That was like the first. That was like when people like were using an app to pour out a fake beer
What
out of
is
their
Jelly
iPhone.
Cut?
It was like Jelly Car. It was just like
Car?
an early iPhone game.
What did you
Yeah.
do on it?
You were just
were
like a car made of jelly.
Yeah.
I remember the game where you would
It's kind
tap
of
the little buttons and
self-explanatory.
shit, and it had the what was that one song? I can't think of it. I'm sorry.
was the- what
Great.
was the
yeah,
f-
but dude, there's a YouTube skit. I need to find it. I'll throw it on screen, Ben, because I know what it is. But I'll try and send it to you guys after this. It's called iBeer. It's like a 7-minute YouTube
I
skit.
know what that is.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fucking
not the
hilarious.
skit, but I know the
Dude, it's
the app.
so
Do you remember that app?
Yeah, that was the one
fucking
that, like you
funny.
could pour it out.
Yes.
And it would act like it was. Yeah.
There's a
it's-
cigarette one too.
hilarious.
Or like the gun, you'd like
Yeah.
go like this.
and
it would-
people used to pay for that. Let me get my
I think
flashlight
those
out.
were free initially. I mean, I didn't have an iPhone. I never
Dude,
had an iPhone.
apps
So.
in the beginning were fucking
They were
crazy.
pretty
What
tight.
was the first one you got? Like you get an iPod Touch or an iPhone. What was the first?
I remember
app?
paper toss. Thrown into the
Oh,
little
the
trash.
basket.
Yeah,
can.
that was. Yep, that was one.
That's
of
a
the
pretty
other ones.
classic.
Mine was
Doodle Jump was early too, but that's
Yep.
still around.
Mine was just it was just a skee ball, except you just fucking. But remember Jetpack Joyride?
Oh hell yeah,
Do
dude! You
you
remember the
remember
OG YouTube logo with the little fucking TV
Yeah, it was
in
like-
that
it was
bitch?
the- it was the tube
Let's just put a play
television, yeah.
button now because we hate everyone on this platform.
Yeah.
Sorry, YouTube. We love being
Well, that
on
was
the
when
platform.
Google
but
bought it. No, don't
Yeah,
apologize.
yeah, fuck you,
Google
YouTube.
sucks now. Google just fuck. I remember how like the early Google motto was "Don't be evil," and they got rid of that.
yeah, then they said,
They were like, "Oh
They're like,
shit, evil's cool."
We're actually evil.
I like in like what wasn't it like 2003? They're like, we're actually not an internet search provider. We're technically an advertisement company. And you're like, wait, huh? I thought you guys make search engines. You're like, well, we sell your data and we
Yeah,
advertise.
they were
And
like,
you're
"No, we realized where the money is."
you're like, whoa.
But so I like after like that bill came out, I started pirating a ton. Like I burned through like they thought the iTunes bill was expensive. Like the 3 family computers that I destroyed with LimeWire and like FrostWire and all that.
Broke out an eye patch.
Yeah, and then I found out about like the Pirate Bay and all that, and I've just been like,
Okay, so you're tapped in.
I did
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I was on LimeWire. I was kind of still. You didn't ever LimeWire?
No, I just
No.
did YouTube to MP3.
Yeah.
"Ooh, no, you need." I see. I need the quality audio files.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. Bro, I didn't understand how to burn CDs. I remember I got Hot N-Word by Bobby Shmurda, Bonfire by Childish Gambino, Man of the Year by Schoolboy Q, and one other song.
I mean, those are like island songs you live the rest of your life with.
Banger,
Like,
right?
yeah,
So I
kinda
burn
still
it onto a
hits.
CD, and then I go and I'm like, oh, I want to put more songs on here. So I try to burn the CD again. Then I like burned a second one because I didn't. I had like 4 CDs of these same 4 songs, and there was a period of my life I didn't have an aux cord that worked in my car, so I would burn a CD with like random YouTube songs. I'm like, I'm listening to these 4, just driving around, dude. I didn't have an aux cord at one point, and I had the stock radio, my 2003 Mitsubishi Galant.
Nice.
I bought Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. The album changed my life, and I just listened to it on repeat when I would drive in my car for probably 4 months of my life.
I
just
thought you
straight-
were doing acid a shit ton.
That was later in life, but
Do you have like a favorite album?
that would probably be one of my favorites. And I'm
Dark
super
Side?
like Playboy Cardi's one of my favorite artists.
What
It's
is
not
it?
that the genre I'm into,
Oh no,
but
yeah,
like
yeah. Dude, I'm
that is an amazing dude. Time.
Yeah.
You fucking ignore the bells in the beginning and shit, but Sky. When the fucking girls, I think it's called Sky. It's something Sky in the sky or something.
Goodbye Blue Sky.
No,
Maybe that was
it's
on a different one.
it's the wow 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 wow. It's a fucking banger. It's something Sky.
Oh, the girl's like,
yeah. It might be something in the sky.
it's
Money, fucking. I don't know. There's
it's just almost like an in between. It's
100%.
Yeah, it's
It like it's a
transitional
small build
song.
up,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
like talks and shit, and then just goes do 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 do. What? Certified banger.
You said you were into music. What's your like?
You like Olivia Rodrigo,
what's your,
Sabrina
like,
Carpenter,
No,
I
what's
assume.
your That's me. What's your
I
top 5?
top 5 artists.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up so
I need a backstory. No, I'm just kidding.
it was like Foo Fighters, Linkin Park,
Let's just move on.
Green,
So
Green
never
Day,
mind.
Eminem.
Wait.
Blink
yeah,
182.
Foo Fighters.
Currently?
Yeah, we kind of yapped over it. Let's repeat that
Are you
again
starting
because
from
we're
5
being
or 1?
No, I can't.
no
really
particular
put a
order,
particular
but
order.
repeat those if you don't mind. I'm sorry, we were
So
yapping.
like the most impactful, like those like like learning music years and like that just stick with you is probably like Linkin Park, because like Hybrid Theory and Meteora were nuts. Foo Fighters, Echo, Silence, Patience, and Grace came out when I was like in middle school. Blink 182, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket hit me like a freight train.
Okay.
Eminem, Encore
Oh,
was
yeah,
one of like the
Eminem
biggest
was, yeah.
like albums that
That,
like
that
which
time,
turned out to be a horrible album of his, but like I was just like, oh, just lose it. Ah,
Bro, I liked
Yes.
Recovery, and I'm pretty sure everyone fucking hates that
I
album.
hate
so
Recovery,
yeah,
yeah.
that's.
Yeah.
But I was in middle school. I bought the songs on iTunes.
One of my favorite songs of all time now is not The Real Slim Shady. God, it's like the one that killing pedestrians, raping lesbians, while they're screaming, "Let's just be friends."
That's a lot of his songs.
It's it's God, it's not The Real Slim Shady. It's I can't believe I'm free.
I don't know. I know some, but not all.
The song where it's like I took a pill and slipped it in, and some melanin in the skin felt dim.
Yeah, but Eminem, Eminem.
No, he's a legend.
I've
You
got
fuck
too much
with,
music now, but like I fuck with literally like. I've got a playlist that's just called Gem Gems and Good Goods. It's like 2,700 songs that I just throw on shuffle that I like hardly ever skip.
Do you fuck with Kanye?
Mostly like
We don't have to, you don't have to agree with his views or
I'm
anything.
talking about only recent Kanye, yeah.
Really?
Not like his music, but his political views are great.
Yeah, Kanye, I do like. I didn't like him early. Actually, I didn't like him early because I thought he was really racist, because he was like the first rapper that I ever heard like use the N-word regularly. I was like, oh my God, he's extremely racist. And then I was like, oh no, that's just a word they use. And then like
Then he wore a White Lives Matter
decade
shirt.
later, it's like, oh no, Kanye is racist.
But George Bush hates black people.
Yeah, George Bush doesn't care about black people. And then Mike Myers is just right next to him, like.
SNL pays me too much. I can't.
But yeah, Kanye, I like. The biggest complication with me and the music that I like right now is the marijuana pot dopes.
Yes.
I'm okay for now, thank you.
It's just nicotine, YouTube.
Is David? You know about David?
Yeah, the guy like killed a 15-year-old girl or
Statue.
something.
Well,
and it's-
she was 14.
Oh, okay, and it's like
Yeah,
left
so-
in her. I don't even know. I've never even heard a
she
song
was
by
found.
bro.
Yeah, his Tesla got impounded, and then it
Oh,
started to
yeah,
smell,
yeah.
and they found the dead body. And like,
You listen to bro's music? I've never even heard his music.
I thought I can't remember the name of the album, but it's one of like the better complete albums. It's like Red with him like surrounded by like petals and thorns, or actually it might be called like Petals and Thorns or something like that.
Okay.
But also like the song Feel It that they used in the first season of Invincible. I thought that was one of my like songs of the year when it came out. And it sucks that like now it's just like that he's like a murderer and allegedly a murderer.
Yeah,
and
but like
allegedly a
separate the
pedophile.
art from the artist. I'm a believer. in
Yeah,
that,
that's like
personally.
for
I
me
like
personally,
TK's
like I
music
hate
and-
R. Kelly's music, so I get what you're saying.
Is Invincible a spinoff of The Boys?
No, it's I mean, based on how The Boys has progressed, it's a much better TV series, which is also written by the guy who made the comics, which are also like very in depth. It's great. It's really.
Did you
good.
watch The Boys?
Yeah,
I've been watching the newer episodes. It's pretty.
It's fallen off. It's fallen off.
Yeah, it got weird.
Yeah, I don't even think it's because it got weird. It's just because they've almost like betrayed the soul of some of the characters.
Oh yeah, they made Frenchie gay for one season.
I don't even care about that. I think just like
Oh.
like.
I do.
Where I mean, of all the people, like the guy who's done the most like chemical stuff should have a brain that's going to send him in every which way. But like where they had like Kimiko, when she didn't speak, she was like very emotional and like very like well thought out and like a deep character and like had a very serious background. And now that she has a voice, she's just like talking about porn and shit like
she
that.
sounds like a TikTok girl.
And all of her like shit is horribly 80 yards. So whenever I'm watching it, I'm just like, this looks like an 80s movie.
Yeah.
So it's-
What
it's-
is eight like
voiceover. So like they
Okay.
record the voices to match the lips after the fact, but
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
it doesn't match
Like a dub
properly.
over. Okay.
Yeah, dub. Sorry, yeah.
That's
But,
okay. I've just never heard the term ADR.
yeah, that's what it's. I guess the
I like
in the biz
yeah,
term.
yeah.
Okay.
I like The Boys, but I've never watched. There's like it was so successful. They have like 3 spinoffs now. But like I heard my coworker or my boss keeps telling me to watch Invincible. But
Well, you almost
I don't know.
downgraded him there. My coworker. Sorry, my boss.
Invincible is really good. I would say like it never just goes into like crazy ridiculous territory. Like the story is like they're in season 4.
I'm just not big into like animated shit.
Yeah, me neither, but it's good. Do you ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
No, but I know it got really big with hot girls.
It's just like
just a popular
Hot
show.
hippie girls.
it keeps you like invested and like emotionally not disappointed all the way through so far. Knock on wood.
Nice.
But yeah,
He's hard.
I took a Viagra earlier.
Dude, Museum Viagra challenge. Let's do it,
Dude,
guys.
sometimes I just take them to make my day more difficult.
Oh, the thing I've been trying to get back to since the beginning of the podcast. Have you guys seen there's these girls on like TikTok or Instagram, they're Asian, and
I've seen some of those.
and they'll just go into like a random place, like a public place, like a library or something, and they'll just pull out like fruits and shit and just start making a mixed drink.
I don't know
It's
about
so
that. I've seen
funny.
the stores where you can buy like the bag and you get to make a
It's
drink.
like these two hot Asian girls. They go into like a McDonald's or something. They pull out a backpack. They got like a fancy glass for a cocktail, and they just start making like a fancy cocktail. They'll cut the fruit and like.
God, what kind of
You got an interesting
what kind of
algorithm.
alcoholics would just show up somewhere and make
I
their own
actually haven't
cocktails?
seen it in like a couple years, but I miss it. And
Oh,
that's
okay.
when Robbie started doing that. I was like,
The
he
good
re-
old days.
I was like, he reminds me of hot Asian girls.
Yeah, I just don't have any beer at my place because I treat beer like I do sweets. I'm like, no, I've got
you're
alcohol.
So right,
dude, I
Yes.
feel that. I mean, that's real shit. Literally, also, I said, so like what I'm doing now is on some like, I'm just drinking on the weekends. Obviously, tonight's a weeknight, but podcast, it's the exception of the rule. But if I have, people are like, I just have one beer or something. That's mad gay, bro. I'm going to drink 5 beers.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably drink more. Like, once I have one, I was talking to my buddy about this. You are finishing it thinking, I got a little bit left. I'll finish it so I can crack another. And you're like, there's no concept of finishing
I
it.
just need to be. It's like a fidget spinner for me. I'm always gonna
Yep.
need to be like sipping, and
Well,
it goes
have
way
you-
quicker.
Have you ever like stopped drinking in the middle of the night and then you like still hang out and you feel the hangover coming on at like 2 a.m.?
I don't know about that, but I just feel tired as fuck if I stop drinking.
Yeah.
That's what
Dude,
happens.
I like knew I was drinking enough to have a hangover the other day, and I was like about to go to bed, and then
Didn't?
I made homemade hash browns, like a double cheeseburger and like
Cookies.
fruit salad.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It was. I even like made it my story. I was like, young drunk Robbie ordered Domino's. Adult drunk Robbie, freaking gourmet spread of homemade food
Dude, I feel
with
that.
butter loaded into it. I was just tapping into my inner Paula Deen, not the racist side, but you know,
I mean, you never know.
sometimes you got
You're
it.
drunk, you know.
sometimes you got to tap into the racist
Yeah.
side. Just
You never
yeah,
know. You gotta check a guy at your local Walmart.
As a good old
Might not
New
even be a
Hampshire boy
black
out
guy.
there.
You just have to check a white guy. You just check him on some racism. You know what I
Dude.
mean? It just
Going to Walmart makes me like.
makes you racist.
Going
Sorry,
to
I don't know
Walmart
what-
makes me like I feel like if I had a therapist on speed dial, Walmart would make me call him
Yeah.
just because like
Dude, the grocery store in general fucking drives me crazy, but
Walmart, like after I get past the Subway smell at the front of the store, I just feel like there's a cloud over me.
yeah.
I went to the Subway once there and the guy did a terrible job. He didn't even press in the like stuff. You know how you press it in
Oh,
the
yeah.
end? He didn't
It's like,
even.
bitch, you have one job.
I just
You're not a
pressed it in.
sandwich artist. You just make sandwiches.
Just press
Okay?
it
I don't
in
want to
with
hear the
knife,
sandwich
dude.
artist.
He's like fucking. He's got face tattoos. I'm like, what are we doing here?
I had I was at Subway like baked out of my mind once, and the guy hit me with
All the time.
He was like, I was like, can I get mayo? And he was like, yeah, say when. And then he just starts like, and I didn't hear him say when. So he just literally puts like half a jar of mayo on it. And I was like too stoned to be like, can you remake that sandwich now? So I just got it. And I'm like taking a bite. And it's like, have you ever seen
Dripping
the Undercover Brother movie?
No,
Oh, like there's a part where he's got like a watch that sprays hot sauce in case like a girl gives him a sandwich with mayo, and she puts like extra mayo on his sandwich, and he takes a bite and it's just like spraying out the back. It was like that, and I was like trying to focus on like the pepperoni and the ham in the sandwich, but it was just so drenched in mayo, and I was like,
Dude, I
I
get.
can see that.
I get.
It was bad.
I'll get like a steak and cheese and I get extra jalapenos. And I've been to a Subway where a guy's like placing 8 jalapenos on. And then I went to one and this lady just grabs a handful from the bucket.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my God. It's extra, but like the handful was so much that it's like jalapeno and then like the juice. And it's like, oh God.
Oh yeah, I went
half of them
to
are stems.
straight up. I went to Five Guys in like high school with one of my buddies, and I smoked a fair amount of weed, but he kind of didn't smoke that much. So like we went there, smoked and shit, head to Five Guys. I like look at him there. He's red eyed as fuck. Like he's cooked versus like I'm like pretty stoned. Regardless, go up, we order our shit. He ordered like jalapenos on his burgers, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure Five Guys has like legit. They're not the fucking Subway hyper processed.
Yeah.
They have like spicy.
Love
Whatever. I'm not
jalapeno.
thinking
Got the
about it.
seeds in them too.
I think he likes spicy food, whatever. Get our burgers. We go to sit down. Dude, bro starts eating them. I see this man's eyes get more red. He starts kind of tearing up. He's like, oh, wow, these are pretty hot. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Like,
It's creeper weed.
dude straight started dying. I'm like, God damn.
I went to this Mexican restaurant in Manchester with a friend,
Well, you
and
can't call him that.
we
I'm just kidding.
we
Restaurant's appropriate
we
nowadays.
went we were like walking in, and my friend, like, they had just like this random little like decorative pepper plant outside on the patio, and she just like snatched like a pepper that was growing and like started eating it, and me and her boyfriend at the time were looking at her, we were like, what the hell did you just do? She was like, what? It looks like a good fresh pepper. And then she gets inside and starts like bawling her eyes out. And we're just like eating there for 20 minutes before she comes out of the bathroom, like face just covered in tears.
Bro ate a ghost pepper.
It was also like the baby, so it was all just like concentrated in that tiny little pepper, and she got all of it.
Right.
Yeah, it was like the most manic, stupid shit I had ever.
Life lesson though.
I mean, I would have done it, but
I'm just saying, don't just start grabbing and eating shit, dude.
Well,
that's like literally, it's like walking into a restaurant and be like, oh, a plant.
Yeah.
There's that famous video of the girls doing it. And then they just start like screaming and freaking out, and the brother's recording, and the mom's like, "It's not funny."
Oh, that was the that was the like the Reaper challenge, right? Yeah,
these two
I have
girls
not
are like
seen
on
that.
the porch, and they both eat it, and then like it cuts.
they're like
to them,
they're like thoughts with like training
They're
bras that are
screaming,
pushing up their boobs. Yeah,
and then
Did they
the-
hop off the porch?
and then the brother's like, "How do you feel?" And they're like screaming, and the mom's like, "It's not funny."
the mom like comes out of her room after she's like struggling to breathe. She's like, "This is not cool. This is not okay."
Yeah.
Not
It's
appropriate.
like, yeah, no shit. You're like suburban white chicks that just ate the hottest pepper in the world.
It was a fun bit. It was
Yeah.
a good bit.
You know,
The
that's
brother, the brother liked it.
internet lore.
yeah. So what do you watch on YouTube, bro? You said you're a car guy. Is that what you're mainly
I watch
watching?
car guys.
You watch like video essays. You watch like how the internet changed Garfield.
There's
and
this
stuff.
one really like small channel called Warlocracy, which is like this. He's like Eastern European. I don't know if he's like Russian or Ukrainian or
I
something.
probably won't watch it then.
But
no.
he like dives into the weirdest RPGs, like really like racist, like Russian made.
Okay, I may watch it then.
RPGs back in the day. He just dives into stuff. He loves like he did like Morrowind, which nobody knows about.
Is that the OG like
It's
Elder
like-
Scrolls?
It's before Skyrim and Oblivion. It's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite game of all time.
It's like Elder Scrolls 1 or
It's
2, whatever.
Three.
Okay.
It's insanely fun, but
So I
he,
felt when you guys were talking about Invincible
Oh,
or
no, I was
whatever.
gonna talk
he,
to
di- he
you,
dives
gaming.
into like those kind of things and does like video essays. And
So
he's
you
just-
like video games?
I love video games. I also watch. I watch some gaming channels.
Fuck yeah.
It's
Well, the better question is, what games do you play?
dude. I just for some reason for the first time since it released, I've been playing GTA Online recently.
Hell yeah.
My favorite.
Doing like RP or just playing like solo, just running
just solo, just I'm like finally getting tired of it because it's like just brain rot after a while.
Fair.
What
What do you play on?
PC?
Fucking gangster, bro. You know your specs and shit, or like what are we talking? I'm
you guys
sorry,
gotta-
folks.
you
I got
guys-
like
you got to
a-
tap in
You
here,
guys
okay?
gotta friend each other on PC World.
Steam? Yeah, you got Steam?
Yes, I'll show you a
word.
picture of the computer I just built because I did like.
Oh, and you
There we
built
go.
it, bro. Let's
yeah,
fucking go, bro.
before
I mean, I
all
see you
the
with the
components
Android
got,
over
like,
here.
Crazy,
Oh, he does have an A. I did do
crazy
texture
expensive.
grade.
Did I
You
build
got an
it?
Android, there's most likely a chance you're tapped in with a PC. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the lights.
That's
Oh,
what
you'll have to send this to me after. That thing's fire, folks.
Yeah,
it's a clear
I
ass
think
case.
it's. I think
Looks
it's
like
like
a gas station
I think it's like a
pump.
5070 Ti for the
oh,
graphics card.
gangster, dude! I got a 3070 Ti, bro. You're flexing on me.
Send it. Maybe I'll make a nerd clip out of it.
Yeah.
Send a picture.
Yeah, I'll
make
send that
it.
picture to you.
Dude,
I'll have a better
damn.
one.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Well, I was playing
Make clips for
GTA
the
before
nerds.
that. I was
Gangster.
doing like Arc Raiders. My favorite games are like It Takes Two, which is probably the best like 2-player
I
like
gotta play that with my girl.
co-op game. It great for like
Tango.
couples. It's so much fun. It's a really
Takes Two,
really
Tango.
cute story. That Morrowind's my favorite game of all time.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I'm kind of blanking on. I mean, I
Did you got DDR5 RAM in that shit?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn, you get it before the whole AI.
Yeah,
boom?
dude, like months before everything. Like I think I spent maybe $300 on RAM, and what I spent,
Damn, bro.
and what I spent,
It's good meat.
and what the things I looked it up, they're like $1,200 or $1,300 for the
gonna say,
exact
Justin,
same thing that I got. Yeah.
AI companies have bought up a bunch of computer parts, so it's hard to get shit now and whatnot. What he has right now, he's right. He bought for $300 is worth $1,200. That's 2 sticks.
Yeah,
Little
and that's
tiny
like one out of like
plug
10
'em in.
components that you
And then
need
the
to buy.
SSD
Yeah.
now, I assume you have an M2 SSD.
I've got like 7 or 8 hard drives. I think.
Okay.
I've got,
You're a hard drive gangster.
Well, I've got SSD.
Hard type of man.
I've got I think 2 or 3 SSDs, and then I've got like 40 terabytes of like HDDs.
Oh, bro's got CP on there, dude.
That's,
I'm not-
I'm just like I like because
Terrifying.
I like when you were saying like people don't own their like files. I own like
respect.
files of movies and like
nah, that's based. That is based.
I might like pirate like legitimately like 50 gigabyte Blu-ray movies just because I want like the
Hell yeah. No, I respect
when
that.
it gets to be a dark scene. I don't like to see the specs.
Dude, respect.
I got 30 unfinished songs in my Google Drive.
Hey, that's how it be.
Well, a lot of like I do like graphic design and stuff. So like or like recruitment materials for athletes as well. So like I have a lot of like files and like photos and editing stuff
Is
that
it like
takes
a
up a
side
ton
hustle?
of space. Yeah, just like side stuff.
Do you have a NAS?
What?
Network
I
access.
love listening to Nas.
Okay, network access storage. It's like when you have like a local server and you can access all your shit and store it on there versus having like a cloud and shit. I want to try and set one of those up.
No, I just
soon.
have a fuck ton of hard drives that have everything
You
backed
should.
up.
Well, that's what a
Also,
NAS
like-
is. You basically make a
yeah.
separate unit with that, and then you
Pretty
can
much.
send shit over like the internet to it.
Oh no, it's all literally just like hard drives like connected to it.
You should, if you're tapped in enough with this, dude, you could probably build your. Do you watch like Linus Tech Tips and shit or
Yeah.
no? Okay, he talks about NASs a lot. You could
That's
probably get
the-
tapped in on there.
Yeah, it's because I also like back up all the old computers from my parents, so like I've got like every picture they ever had on a computer, just like stuff that they
What a homie, bro.
forget about.
That's a good son right
I'm,
there.
I'm just like I'm like a digital
Oh.
hoarder in that regard. So that's pretty much why I have so much like space on my computer, just because I've got like close to 100 gigabytes of music, which because I get like not like FLAC files, which are massive. That's like could be 40 megabytes per song.
Do you have like a streaming service for music, or is it all?
I use Spotify to
Okay.
find music, and then I like will either buy it, or if I can like pirate it, I'll pirate it, and then I'll add it to my music file
That's
collection.
crazy work.
But I've
I
lost that
just-
so many times that I like have multiple backups across different
Justin,
hard drives.
we're just dumb boys, dude. We pay the fucking big boys up top. You're fucking living off the grid right there. I mean, you still pay Spotify, right? You said, or you will use the
Yeah.
free Spotify and look
well,
up shit.
No, I pay Spotify because I also like I did like the family plan, so I like pay
Yeah.
for all my family.
And also, it's not that bad. It's cheap.
It's not that bad.
It's providing
The
for the,
the
family.
audio files that they provide on Spotify aren't as good as Apple Music, even though they just started getting lossless.
Are you an audiophile? As in, like,
Yeah.
you're about it. Okay.
I'm not like overly picky about it. Like I'm not like over the moon about being like
you
"Ah,
rocking
I
like
got-
Audio Technica, blah blah blahs, or like, are you like?
I've got like good headphones. I've got an Audio Technica record player.
Hell yeah, same,
But like I'm not like going out of my way to buy records or anything. Like if
same.
if it sounds good in like a car or on my headphones, like to the point where I'm not noticing any like compression issues, then I'm good. But
Let's get down and
I
dirty.
don't need to know like the finest details of sound. I'm not that picky.
If you are a true audiophile,
Yep.
I'm a man who owns Apple AirPod Pro Maxes. Certified hater, or how do you feel? Have you ever listened to that? Because I know a lot of people that are truly in audio are like, bro, those things are a fucking waste of money. There's some of they're not even like that good. Blah blah.
Wait, those are the ones that are like the, fatter
big,
of the air.
they're the big over
like
the
the over
ear.
the- I've got
They're like $500.
I've
I got them on sale. I used to blah blah blah.
my sister got me like a $350 pair of Sony headphones like that. So
Yep.
those are like the nice headphones. I was rocking like I
Before I had some shitty Sonys.
can't even remember the like I had nice headphones, but I will buy like small company, even if they're not as like good looking, but just like decent sounding headphones. I'm kind of a budget chaser in that regard.
That's fair.
But yeah, like if I had the money, I would be going out of my way to get nice. I mean, probably not the over the head Apple ones because I think those are just kind of stupid.
They're also retarded expensive.
Yeah,
so I mean,
I'm not a big fan of Apple personally.
Actually,
my favorite piece of technology of all time, as well as my least favorite piece of technology, are both Apple products. The first one, my favorite of all time, was like the mass storage iPod Classic.
I remember that.
I wish I still had that.
I watched Dexter on that.
And the way, like, dude, I used to
the like big one you're talking with the screen on it,
like
and shit that you could
the touch wheel that you click.
Yep.
I jerked off.
But it wasn't the tiny boy. I don't know what that was called.
The Nano?
No, not the Nano. The one that was slim and still had a screen on it.
Yeah, the Nano.
I thought the Nano was the really small one that you could clip on you.
Nano,
that was the Shuffle.
That's the Shuffle.
The Shuffle
I
without
couldn't
the screen,
keep up with all of them. I had an iPod Touch. I was late to the
Nanos.
game.
I've had a couple different Nanos. I didn't have like the really thin one, like the original one, but
The
iPod
square
Classics.
one.
Yeah, I had like the fatter one where they came out with the colors. I think the advertising that they used was to 1, 2, 3, 4 by Feist. You know, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
So you could say you owned a colored iPod.
Yeah, I had a seafoam green iPod Nano. And then later I had, I think I had one silver front metal iPod Classic. That might have been 120 gigs. And then I got a black front one that I think was like 180. And that was the best. And it also synced perfectly with iTunes at the time. I thought it was just the best user interface for like that kind of purpose.
Yeah.
And then I like later on, I was like, I don't want to combine my music with my phone. So I got an iPod Touch.
Hell yeah.
And it was just so like slow to respond to everything I was doing. I was like, this sucks. And I never used it.
It's 8 gigs of RAM with a fucking screen. I actually think it had 4 gigs back.
It was like a 64 gigabyte iPod Touch. It was like the top of the line one, and the screen was just like super janky, and like it didn't respond to touch that well. And I was like, I can't believe I wasted my money on this.
I loved it. I used it for porn.
Dude, yeah. That's how I started watching porn, bro. It was bad.
Yeah, it was like it was perfect timing.
I know, it was
like,
crazy.
Right when like internet like was like perfected, the iPod Touch, you go on Safari, you look up hot babes.
Yep.
And you know.
It was a fucking different time, man.
It's a full day.
But I'm worried for the kids now.
I still have the original Google Glass.
Like the glasses, the OG ones.
Yeah, like it had like a little piece of glass to the side, and that was like a miniature screen. And
are they dog shit or are they like kind of cool?
They were pretty cool for the time because there was nothing else like it.
It's like a Wii.
Dog shit now. The battery would die within
though.
like 20 or not. It was like an hour worth of battery, pretty much.
Okay.
And one of the first things I was like, can I find my way onto the internet and watch porn on this? And it was just so like I found
out the Google Glass, bro, in the bathroom over the toilet, just like I'm on a call with my friend's mom. Hang on. That's kind of cool.
It was an interesting piece of technology. Yeah, it was definitely like useless for the time because it was just like I said, no battery life at all. But yeah, it was.
I remember when
not great.
A few years ago, the big thing was the goggles, and you put your phone in it, and you could find porn videos like that.
Well, that's crazy. You said that. I had a whole segment. It's a segment. A segue off of that. That's insane. You just said that. When we worked at the fucking telemarketing place, this girl that worked there, she was kind of a tweaker, but she meant well and shit. I forget her name, but she was fucking gave me the Smokey the Bear thing, and I gave her a ride to Hannaford's or something.
With a heart of gold.
Yeah, she meant well. Regardless,
she was doing drugs for the right reasons.
Most likely. She gave us both these little like shitty. I wouldn't even call it a VR like cardboard headset. It was basically just a thing you could put your phone in, and then it had 2 shitty pieces of glass that kind of work. Regardless, whatever.
VR porn though.
We got this thing, and I'm like, cool. And I like you can like go download things in the App Store. They're all like dumb, whatever. And then I'm like, oh yeah, there's VR porn. Obviously, it didn't look as nice as like a true Oculus Rift or something. But brother, I lived with my grandparents at the time, and I hope they never hear this, but regardless, dude, that shit was insane, dude.
I only did a couple times. You got
to save it up.
You can't.
It was a special occasion because you do it all the time. You start getting used to it. That starts getting weird. I'm not trying to be in the room fucking, let me look around. But did you look around some? Because like I would rip
yeah.
out like sometimes I would literally be like, I'm gonna take a second from beating my shit to look over. I can see the fucking desk over there.
There's
Like
the line
that's
she was
cool.
doing before.
Yeah.
You just turn around and the entire film crew is there.
Yeah, they're like,
I'm
turn
wondering
around,
it
turn
because
around.
like modern day VR ones, I think they have 360 ones.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, sorry,
Luis J.
Dude, they've
Gomez,
got-
he
they've got-
talks about porn on the Oculus. He subscribed.
And he probably has the thing that you
Yeah,
can like connect
he
and whatever.
subscribed to one of the things.
That's pretty. So that's pretty gooner
and
gate.
he
You
was
have
like,
to be
I got.
careful.
He's like, I had to stop, or else, you know.
Yeah, dude,
They've
that
got
shit's
like the
dangerous.
interactive toys that like.
That's what I've heard, and you can connect it like Bluetooth, right?
Yeah.
And it just fucking syncs
There's
up
a
with the
rhythm.
video.
Oh yeah, there was a podcast giving one away at Skankfest. It was the Auto Blow. It was called. It's a machine that sucks your dick.
Actually, the shirt I'm wearing, the Yards podcast, they fucking did a weird sex toy promo one time. Like, this thing will fucking suck you off to
It's
completion.
probably the Auto Blow, dude.
And I was like,
It's like
interesting.
it's like the dude from.
We're looking
freaking,
for a sponsor, by
what's
the way.
what's that movie? I mean, they made fun of it in "Don't Be a Menace" while drinking juice. Don't be a menace. Yeah, the
Is
Wayans
there
brothers
age
don't be a
code?
menace while drinking juice in the hood or something like that.
I don't know. Don't be a menace.
Oh,
I
it was
don't-
like scary movie, but with like Friday
okay.
and all the like boys in the hood like that.
Okay.
And there's like
so
a guy.
it's a blackish.
Yeah, there's
or
like a
blacker
homeless guy
scary
or like
movie.
a tweaker who's just like, I'll suck your dick, man. I got these cheeseburgers, man. But in the like the original movie, like he just gets shot, and then like, but in the Wayans brothers one, like one of the Wayans brothers just like looks around and he's like, yeah, and then like the next scene is him just like zipping up his pants coming out from behind a wall.
Is
Have
that where
you-
Scary Movie then came from?
It's
Is
like
that
this-
because they did a little side thing and
No,
then
no. I mean, they've been doing that. I think it was probably like in conjunction. It was just like spoof movies back in the day. Like
Okay,
Scary
fair.
Movie was probably around the same time as Don't Be a Menace. Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood is the full name of the movie.
Do you guys think the new Scary Movie that's coming out is gonna be good?
I don't think it'll be great, but from the trailer that I saw, it looked decent.
They're bringing Anna Faris, which is my favorite.
Yeah, hell
Anna
yeah.
Faris is great.
She's
But like,
so
I
funny.
never watched. I look at when I was a kid watching those. They were pretty simple. I mean, Charlie Sheen got kicked in the
That
balls
one
by an
was the
alien.
best
Like,
one. The
that's a
third
goated one.
Yeah, yeah.
When the
That's how we
kid
say
comes out from
hello.
the bathtub and he's upstairs and I don't know. Yeah, I want to rewatch some of those, dude. I want to do
They're
like a
good.
movie night of some like classic fucking OG,
the
dude.
freaking The Grudge, them making fun of The Grudge.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
And it's like the spooky kid up top. He's like Yamaha.
Kawasaki.
Kawasaki.
Yeah, and it has
Just the
translation.
That's
Yes.
the funniest
Yes.
shit ever.
You can't do that these days, guys.
Oh
can
god,
totally-
no!
you can
They
totally-
they
Yeah,
have to
right.
do it.
You know what you can't do these days? When they probably made Black Annie in the perfect timing. You can't remake Annie because do you remember what the plot of Annie was?
Isn't it like Daddy Warbucks, Mr. Man? And
Daddy
like
Wolf,
his...
he's a billionaire who rents an orphan for 2 weeks because he wants to improve his public image.
fair. I mean, based.
After the Epstein files, no billionaire is going to be like renting an orphan to improve their public image. It's like, because I was just like revisit. I can't remember why.
They'll just
Oh, it was
reboot
because-
it and change the script a little bit.
I
you
looked
know?
up
They'll make
Annie.
someone gay.
Change your race.
I looked up
They'll
Annie
make
and
her
I was
gay.
pissed that the first result was Black Annie, and I was like, no. This should still be like the actually good version of the movie should still be the one that pops up. Like it shouldn't be the
He's
crappy.
like, don't
reboot
even
that
get me
sucks."
started on the Little Mermaid.
I mean, you know.
How is she black? You don't get that much sun at the bottom of the ocean. No, I couldn't care less about that shit.
No.
I could not care less about that.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch it.
I haven't
but-
seen the only live action Disney movie I've seen was Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson.
I never saw that.
And I think like my family went to that as like to see it in theaters, and that wasn't actually all that bad. But like after that, I was like, I don't see the point in a lot of this.
Yeah, I mean, my girl's somewhat a Disney girl, so like, she's not like we need to watch the newest Pixar, blah blah. But like, I grew up with Toy Story and shit, so we went and saw
Yeah.
Toy Story 4 in theaters, and honestly, movie kind of fucking sucked.
I heard the
fifth
Toy
one,
Stories
I'm
are
like,
still
what are
delivering.
we doing on a fifth one? But like, the concept seemed kind of cool, and
Last
like,
one I remember was the third one. It was good.
the fourth one you should actually watch at some
I cried
point.
during the
It's-
third one.
Fucking
Yeah, it's I don't
John-
know, but I
John
grew up with
Goodman.
that shit. Like,
Dude, I was out on a date. I went on a date with this girl to see How to Train Your Dragon, like the original one.
what year was this?
I can't- I can't-
2012.
Yeah, probably. I think I was in high school still, and like
Okay.
we were like, she wanted to it was long enough into the run that like the theater was pretty much empty, and we were like sitting in the back, and she was like wanting to hook up and stuff like that,
How to Train Your Fucking Dragon.
and I was like really into the movie, so.
honey, stop
So
fucking
she's
putting
like,
your hand on me.
crying
she
at
like
the end.
lifted up this like the armrest on, and she's like laying in my lap and like pulling my head down to like make out, and the entire time I'm just like, like just trying to keep my eyes on the screen. I'm like, I want to know what happens to Toothless.
Do you have a
Wait.
bit about this? Because that's
Yeah,
funny.
no,
All right, I was
legit,
gonna say
like the entire time I was like.
that's a great concept.
And then
like,
I ended up doing that to myself once. Like I had this girl over and I like threw on the Grand Budapest Hotel, which is like one of Wes Anderson's best movies. And I was like trying to hook up with her, and she was like, "I'm actually like really into this movie." And I was like, I had flashbacks to that high school date, and I was like, I get it. This is a good movie.
you should have been like, well, it's one time I was watching How to Train Your Dragon.
Pretty much. I was like, no, I get it. It's
Have
like,
you ever seen that? Yo,
Yo, let's switch it up.
pretty much. I was like, I got to put on shittier movies if I have a girl over. Yeah.
No, and also I'm a big fan of like I mean, I don't do this anymore, but back in the day, The Office or something, like an episode of some bullshit that like no one, you are invested, but we've all seen it.
And then you
You know what I
catch
mean?
a joke while you're fucking. you know?
Yeah. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, something like that. I don't know. How do you feel about The Sopranos?
I've seen every spoiler in clips on YouTube, but I will never watch it. I've got a thing about like, well, I'm gonna contradict because I love Breaking Bad, but I'll like probably never watch Breaking Bad again. I don't like.
It's something that's too popular.
No, it's not. It's just like a lot of the time I want to watch stuff that's like that's gonna not be anything tied too heavily to reality, like things like The Big Short or like American Hustle. Or I guess like The Sopranos, I really like. It makes me feel bad about humanity, so I don't like.
Sopranos isn't real enough. You can bounce around it a little bit, but The Big Short I could understand.
Yeah, it's just like, or like Vice about. I mean, Christian Bale was great in Vice. I was just like I didn't. It was a great movie, but I didn't enjoy watching it. Or like freaking Wolf of Wall Street. I fucking hate the Wolf of Wall Street.
Really?
It's a great movie, but I just hate how it makes me feel. And
How do you feel about the movie Blow? Have you ever seen that with Johnny Depp?
I don't remember too much about it.
It's pretty depressing.
The ending really, like when he's like imagining like talking to his daughter or something, right, in jail. Yeah, that like.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's stuff like that I don't really enjoy watching.
You ever seen the movie Tusk?
Tusk. Is that with?
It's his fucking guy who kind of looks like Keanu Reeves if he was like worked at Target.
Justin Long.
Oh yeah, I keep confusing that with Horns with Daniel Radcliffe. I know about
Okay.
Tusk. I haven't seen it though.
You should watch it. It's a movie that's really simple. It has Harvey like Epic Mealtime in it, which is really random. I assume you know who that is.
Yeah.
He plays like an airport security guy.
So that's weird how like movies hit you like what about like because I like a movie that makes me cry.
What's your favorite movie? Also, I've been depressed enough in my life where I like cry during happy moments now.
What you made me think of it's
True.
not. It's
I
not
actually
my,
feel that.
it's not my favorite, but what you made me think was of the Iron Claw. That movie is so fucking sad.
Is that with Zac Efron?
Yeah, Zac Efron.
I haven't seen that yet, but it looks
Is that
great.
before his botched surgery?
The
or?
kid from Shameless.
No, that's like that was like when he looked he was like being really weird looking for the wrestler role.
But-
Well, I was talking about when he got that like weird like mannequin
like,
face.
Jaws. It was no,
It was
that
the
was
jaw
that was kind
surgery
of like
shit.
what it was for.
I
partially.
love
okay.
how that movie makes me cry.
Yeah,
Like you can't like.
I like being moved. I just like I have to be moved by like it's like a personal story that's moving to me, like the Iron Claw would be, as
Yeah.
opposed to like people being taken advantage by like evil people that
Okay,
that
okay,
really
that
didn't
makes-
end up
that's-
getting
You wouldn't like a lot of
That's
movies
not
he's
my
into.
favorites.
He likes like sex cult, titties, blood. There's like a wife involved who leaves her husband and joins the cult, but then the cult
But
and she
I
divorces
do
her
like
family.
Sad movies too.
No, I'm not saying that's his whole thing, but like Justin will like recommend me a movie and it's like the craziest thing in the world. I'll be like, watch Indiana Jones 1. And he's like, nah, it was okay. And I'm like, how do you not like?
It's good. It doesn't. Well, I like older movies for like stunts. Like
Yeah.
I watch a lot of 80s
I'm not
action
saying it's
movies.
the greatest movie in the world. My point being is you
It
can
would've been
watch
at-
it and
it was at the
appreciate
time.
the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That's a
That's great.
fucking
Yeah.
incredible movie.
Well,
He
also
watched it and
because,
was
like-
like, I don't really like it.
I've like I kind of got like Gene Wilder, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Gene Wilder, like the passion that he put into that role, and then like later hearing like his explanation and thought process behind how he built the character.
Oh, you know, he wouldn't accept the role if he didn't have the cane.
if
He
couldn't-
said that,
no, if he
and
couldn't
he couldn't
fall
put it
over.
down
Yeah,
and
yeah,
roll
yeah.
out. Yeah,
Because
that's fucking
that, like,
base.
that,
It was
like,
43
that
minutes into the
creates
movie,
the
dude.
foundation
Yes,
of
dude,
him
you
like
fucking
being
get it.
unpredictable.
Robbie's
Yeah,
You get it,
doing.
dude.
yeah, that's yeah.
Dude, if you came down the stairs and ripped the Willy Wonka, you had a tile set up here already to stop the
No,
cane.
he's the next Willy Wonka. This is all.
Yo, that's No, I'm
just
talking
murdering a bunch of kids.
Dude, that's a fucking, you got to give it some time to recover, but someday when you're fully just back to it, son, great, walk out on stage and rip the Willy Wonka.
I fell off a stage the other day.
Actually?
Yeah.
I saw you do it at the Laugh Attic too.
That was it. Yeah, my ribs still healing.
Yeah.
It still hurts
Jesus,
to like sleep.
man.
Do
Oh my
you have
gosh.
that video?
No, that was like it was like a set that I was
Sounds like I want a clip.
I was forgetting like most of my sets. So like 2 minutes in, I was like, Danny, I'm just gonna cut it. And he was like, all
You're
right.
like, I'm gonna jump off the
I just
stage.
stopped and I like stepped down and I had to build like a little step. It's called Stepdaddy Mark 1 because I need to build a better one.
Yeah.
And like I stepped down and then I stepped
Mark
down
1.
again and like I got a weird plant, like I planted my foot weird and I started to stumble and then I just fell and what broke my fall was my rib cage hitting the arm of a chair. So it was all like 200 pounds of me just going onto like this thin metal arm of a chair and like I couldn't breathe. I couldn't like take a full breath for like 5 days after that, and it still hurts like 4 weeks later.
Do you think you broke a rib? Or?
I don't think it might be dislocated, but it's just like ribs you can't do anything with.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
just
like,
gotta chill.
I mean, if there was gonna
Bro,
be anything
you've been
that
through enough. Can we
Also,
fucking
I saw you fall another time too.
Oh yeah, no, I
Just,
fall,
like,
I
in
fall
the-
relatively often.
Bro, when you see this man
well,
on
this is
stage,
before I knew him. This is before
Okay, I was
we
gonna
like
say,
ever had a
fucking-
conversation.
dude, I don't do comedy.
like,
I'm about to start
obviously-
pulling up and be just fucking make sure you don't
Obviously,
fall, son.
nobody's like watching. Everyone's helping, so I'm like, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna get in the
I get
hurt
it.
of
And
That's
also-
why I didn't hit the nicotine pen. Can you pass me the actual nicotine pen?
Yeah.
And because like I get too like puddly and I don't like to, and I haven't worn these shoes much, so like I want to like get used to walking in like different shoes because I fall over a lot and like when I don't like have a good understanding of what I'm walking in, and I just like I can't get up unless I have like something to help me get up or like somebody there.
So
to
you don't
help
want
me
to
up.
fucking hurt yourself more.
Yeah,
like,
I've
that's the
I've
goal.
damaged a lot. I've damaged
Like-
a lot just taking a tumble. There was this one time though, I was literally like, I was walking in the woods because I just like go on like a trail walk every now and then, but like I tumbled and nobody else was around, and like I couldn't find a stump to help me up, so I was just like that old Campbell's soup commercial. I just started rolling for like
Oh my
I
god!
probably-
I played the music.
I literally probably went like 100 yards almost just rolling, just like with my cane like tucked into my chest and like rolling until I found
Damn.
a stump to help me get up. Yeah, it's not the easiest.
No,
But it's
shit,
pretty
man.
funny. It's pretty funny to. I'm just like, this is a pretty funny. Like, this would be funny to just like
As
be
family,
like a
of
fly on the wall and see
This-
like this random dude just rolling across.
This
Like,
is my impression
Also,
of a worm.
Great, dude. You have free material pretty much. Anytime you fall, tell a story.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
like people are gonna be like, oh, that's funny.
They'll
That's
get you on Kill Tony. You'll fucking.
genuinely, you could be a
I-
fucking regular dude. You're
I
set.
hate Kill Tony.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I will go.
Is
there.
it modern day or just as a whole?
The only reason I would go there is if I were like strapped to the teeth with explosives. I
Wow.
fucking
To the
hate
teeth.
Kill
That's
Tony.
painful.
I do not like. I mean,
Okay.
I like the structure of it. I do not like Tony Hinchcliffe. Not for any political reasons. I just like
I like how you clear the air right on that
Oh,
one.
that's
a big
good,
thing.
yeah.
Well, people will be like, "Oh, it's because he like targeted
No,
the Republican National."
brother,
It's not because of that. It's because
Respect.
like a big part
His
of his
giant
character,
ego?
like it's partially his giant ego. He was like, but when he was like, I used to get bullied a lot, so like I made like instead of being like remembering what like hurt him in the past and like trying to make a better world, he was like, so I became the best bully possible.
Yeah. I
And I'm
get
like,
it.
that is like completely contradictory to how my brain works. And like, if you see like any like when poking fun at Tony, he like almost gets like really serious and like
Yeah.
negative about it really quickly. And I'm like, dude, like you're
I've seen a breakdown though
complete
before
hypocrite in my view. I just
where he'll have someone on and they do like a decent set and he just like shits on them, whatever. But then someone that has like more,
He's
some
not
guy
even
comes out
paying
in a,
attention.
yeah, some
Like,
guy
yeah.
comes out in a wheelchair and then they say something like, Tony, you're kind of gay. And he's like, and you're like, the guy before was like, Tony, blah, blah. And he's like, don't talk to me like that. And you're like,
Yeah.
why just treat everyone flat?
Yeah. I also don't like I don't like seeing like people with disabilities get propped up all that much.
Yeah, I feel like it's.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Respect.
kidding.
Well,
I
no,
don't-
there is no. Genuinely, I don't think it's meant. But like, you have to kind of look at like you see the guy and you go, no, you should go on Kill Tony. They'll probably take you on. It is kind of like
That was-
I
yeah.
feel-
the roster's growing.
Egg on my face.
I view a lot of Kill Tony stuff as like very similar to people that like film themselves doing good things for homeless people.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's just
I can
like
see that.
taking it. It's
I make racist jokes, but I hire disabled people.
yeah.
like,
I've like
not
killed
saying you can't make jokes, but I'm
Kill
just saying.
Tony. Like he has a similar view in my mind as like OnlyFans models. I don't like. Because we're going down a rabbit hole here, but like OnlyFans, like I hate OnlyFans models just because I hate the business structure of it, and it's like
My kind of man over here,
and
dude.
it's like I like they're like heroin dealers as far as I'm concerned because it's like
They're like troops.
they're taking advantage of people that are like they're taking advantage of like a male loneliness epidemic, and they're like, oh no, we're making our own business, and it's like you're literally like taking advantage of people that like don't know how to solve
But
their own
can
problems.
I just do a little devil's advocate over here? As a guy who doesn't love OnlyFans concept of it and shit, people are still going to watch porn. People are obviously going to jerk off to porn, whatever. That's just always going to happen. There's not a lot of money
And if
being
she's your
made
next
there
door
and shit.
neighbor-
There's so much money going into OnlyFans for a subpar product. It's like
I don't disagree. So is that it's like we need to find a middle ground, get these ladies union working, and they need to have expectations. We're talking 40-hour weeks. I want gangbangs, anal, fucking. You need to do it. If you're gonna do it,
Emails.
you need to do it. Like
I don't have a problem with like Belle Delphine that much because she like I mean well she like
she's
teased-
like hot as fuck too.
well she also like
unfortunately.
she like
Maybe I
sent
have
out
an
like
issue,
like giant gift bags to like people that like bought material from her. She was like fully into it.
These are Belle Delphine tips. Just so, yeah, they're a special edition.
Interesting.
They
No,
were
I'm
so
fucking with
they
you.
were
I'm
soaked
fucking-
in her
Wouldn't doubt it, dude.
They're
bath
pink.
water. They were marinated in
Yeah,
bath
dude,
water.
her pussy is definitely this color,
But
but
she like
regardless.
put it,
Smell it.
I know it is. But
I've
she
seen
like
it.
put everything into it, and I was like, okay, but like it's just like such
I
a
know what you're saying. I get where you're coming
yeah.
from. I guess
it's just another scam as far as I'm concerned.
as a man who agrees with you, part of me is also like, you know what, ladies, get your bag. I'm always depressed because I don't know if you know the statistic. The average OnlyFans model income, do you know what it is monthly?
It's
The
like $200
average.
maybe.
It's I think it was $350, somewhere around there. Maybe it's a little more, maybe it's $500. Regardless, it's not enough to pay rent or anything. You go, damn, they're showing their titties at like. If you're getting a bag, if you're fucking Bad Baby, whatever, and you get fucking $1 million, do your thing, bro. I'm not trying to, but like also, you know what you're doing. You're straight scamming. Like it's weird. It's kind
a lot of
of.
people, a lot of like young women don't know what they're doing. Actually,
I mean,
though.
like the big dogs who are making a lot
Yeah,
of money.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think they know they're scamming dudes,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
and they hire a fucking assistant to message people, and you're like,
yeah,
that's
or like
weird.
AI messengers now. Yeah,
That's
it's
kinda weird.
complete-
What am I
it's
paying
extreme-
for?
It's like the same, like the Wolf of Wall Street, and why people still idolize Jordan Belfort is because you're just predatory. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
that's fair.
I don't like it.
I don't like it one
What else
bit.
don't you like over here? You got any other fucking things that grind your gears, rustle your jimmies?
I hate when people say I could care less when they mean I couldn't care less.
It's fair. I
Is that
do
a one-liner you rip ever?
No, that's just the honest to goodness position. I
Write it
hate
down.
I
Honest
hate
to goodness. I hate when people say honest to goodness.
I hate people that don't get out of the left lane. They're like living in Manchester long enough. I hate jaywalkers because like they don't even like they'll like walk in the middle of the street and like slowly cross when like there's cars coming, but they'll also like walk diagonally across the street, so they're making it like 3 times longer of a journey and just like
Oh yeah.
completely disregarding that.
And they look at you like you're the asshole. and
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah. Well, it's and now I gotta like clean fucking viscera out of my grill. But yeah, stuff like that, predatory stuff. Yeah, like that stuff doesn't do it for me.
And like predatory type of people.
I honestly think heroin dealers like a lot.
Oh,
of
I meant like predators.
the
Pedophile.
Well, I mean,
T-Rex.
But heroin dealers, what were you gonna say? I'm
I
curious.
think a lot of the time heroin dealers are like probably more respectable than OnlyFans models because.
Dude, bro is giving some hot takes
Like,
over here.
Well,
All
okay,
right.
like
Because like the guy might sprinkle some
like,
fentanyl
let's say
in there.
like you get fent, it's like technically you're getting more than you paid for.
Yeah, but
Whereas,
you're
like,
dying. You're straight dying. Like you can't die from jerking off.
Yeah, but no one's ever bought like a picture drop from an OnlyFans model and been like, oh, this is better than I expected. Most of the time, it's like, oh, there's not even like
She didn't
nipples. in
even
this.
But
spread
people have
lip.
definitely done heroin and go, this is worse than I was expecting, and started having a heart attack going,
She didn't even spread lip.
Yeah,
Justin, the judge here in our debate, what do you have to say?
there's like there's
Spread
an
lip.
OnlyFans model who like has literally been like editing her photos so there's shadow that makes her butthole like impossible to see for like years, just because it's like, oh, we still want to have something for them to like crave. It's like
100%. They got a fiend for it,
want
bro.
them to keep like chasing the dragon. Also, you can find any OnlyFans model leak anywhere, so you don't actually have to pay for it.
I was gonna say
Link down below.
that's where I'm at. Call me crazy. I don't fully hate it, partially because, brother, how dumb are you? Type in bad baby leaks on fucking Google and you go on Reddit. You can find any of this shit if you really want.
But
Maybe it's not as it's literally okay. Hang on, real quick. It's the TJ Maxx shopping of nudes, and what I mean by that is if you actually go to Ralph Lauren, you can buy the newest season thing. Okay, the thing that just dropped.
Yep.
But if you go to TJ Maxx, you get the last season. If you go and it's cheaper. If you go to Reddit for free, you get kind of the old stuff. You're not getting tapped in on the newest thing, but brother, you're getting it for free. So like,
you go to Simp City, you get everything right as it's dropped.
I think
I'm a pirate, man. I'm a pirate. I know where everything. I know where you can
I
get.
thought you were joking. He's tapped in
Oh
over
no,
here, dude.
Simp City, dude. They got. It's like
Oh,
Reddit, but
okay.
they'll be like, this
I
is
just
the
use
latest
Reddit.
drop.
If it's on Reddit, I'm like, word. If it didn't make it to Reddit, I'm like,
I mean, if there's anyone that I'm ever like, well, if I saw like some like an Instagram thought that I was just like, oh, I wonder if she's like actually like. So this is another weird thing. So a little bit of a diversion here. I used to like when I gained a bunch of weight during COVID, one of the things that motivated me to get healthy was like I would like start following like Instagram fitness models, but I refuse to like follow anyone that has an OnlyFans because like
you know where the videos are going.
yeah,
You're a
I
good
know the
Christian boy.
actual like underlying purpose of that. It's like it's like there's a bunch of people on Instagram that are like I'm a scientist turned OnlyFans model, but like I still like talk about like the periodic table every now and then. It's like
Occasionally.
no, you are a porn
With a very tight
you are a porn
In a
star.
lab
That's
coat.
like if Johnny Sins was like I'm an actual
Well,
doctor.
I will say he does do a lot of jobs. You have to give him credit.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
But he's never actually.
He has his
he's never actually like.
masters.
He's never like. Oh, you're trying to like improve
he knows
your,
what
like,
he is.
infrastructure of your town. I like was a construction worker once. He's never actually claiming that, but these girls are like, no, I'm a scientist first, and I just like fund my like daily life around. It's like, no, you're an OnlyFans model, just like you're rapper, like
You're
your book cover
part-time.
is
Have you seen the fake Down syndrome girls that do the AI
Dude, that's
filters over
just-
them?
that's just
That
so
shit's
gross.
really fucked up.
That's
Have you
yeah.
seen that, Justin?
No.
They'll do
I-
like a girl with like a fucking 10 out of 10 body, and then they'll use AI filters to make their face look like they have Down syndrome.
Oh,
and
it's
then
like
they'll
a
be like,
fun Snapchat filter.
but you're like out at the, and they're like, oh, but and people will be like, I'd still hit well, and you're like, this is fucking weird. Like, what the hell is going on here?
yeah.
I don't
It's,
know. I know I've seen multiple of those, and I'm like, look, not that I like follow them or something. It'll just occasionally pop up, and usually
follows
it's
them.
roasting. I follow one of them, but it's just I'm like, that's fucked up, bro. If you want to scam dudes, that's your own hustle. But like, son, at least provide a product is my thing. If you're gonna sell a product, it's got to be good.
bathwater.
yeah.
I mean, here's the issue though. If there's a price that people are willing to pay, they're gonna fucking pay it.
Yeah.
Belle Delphine made a bag off selling bathwater for like $400, a tiny thing. It sold out. That's where I struggle to be like, yeah, it's fucked up, but like, brother, there's clearly a market.
Well, she's made like
Millions.
Yeah, but you're
Like,
famous
over 100
before
million at
that.
this
Like,
point.
imagine your local fucking OnlyFans girl selling her bathwater.
Well, that's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we went to high school, multiple girls that have dropped OnlyFans now, and I don't think they're living
that
in their
reminds me,
mansion.
When you said you went to high school,
Oh,
with
yeah.
porn star,
Kenzie Reeves, do you know the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Do you know-
I'll beep
do
it
you know
because I don't want to be
Isabella
disrespectful.
Soprano?
Her real name is sorry, real quick. Her real name is. That's what we went to. Yeah, and she has a I'll bleep that as well. That she's tied into this other guy I played golf with and shit. That I'm pretty sure was related to her. That's tattooed on her chest. I'm pretty sure she's gotten rid of it now. But regardless, that's straight up Ballin, like OG. I think last
She
name.
looks
and
like
then-
a child.
Apparently, Harlow
that's
West
what people like her.
grew up in like near Mount Sunapee, where I like lived for the first 6 years.
I don't know who that is. Is that a lady or a man?
She's a porn star, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But Isabella Soprano, that's an old school name. She used to be
Soprano.
a porn star. She did like Naughty America stuff, but she also had like a part in an HBO show called Cat House, like Stories from the Moonlit Bunny Ranch or something. She ended up being one of the bus drivers at my high school.
Oh my god.
And she was also the daughter of the school police officer,
the actual porn star
Yes,
was
the-
the bus driver.
Yeah,
So you would
because-
go home and be like, I'm gonna watch a video, but like,
Yes, I did.
That's dude. What? I mean, that's like Goonergate, dude. It feels like a psyop.
So, yeah, she was the daughter of the police officer at our school, and her brother was like one of the biggest drug dealers at our high school.
Hubbada, what?
Yeah.
Like, what? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and her fucking dad was a total asshole of a cop too. Like,
do you want me to bleep the name, or you don't care?
I don't. Isabel, It's Isabella Sprinter. Everything you can be. I'm not saying. I'm not saying her dad. I'm not saying their actual name.
That's fine.
Yeah, that was her. That was her like stage name.
I see what you're saying.
But
okay.
yeah, like
Gotcha.
like I remember working at a coffee shop, and her dad came in like in uniform, and like he got mad. Like he ordered just like a black coffee, and then like
surprised
he paid for it, and. Yeah, he paid for it.
He paid for it.
He paid for it, and then he was like, "Oh, can I get this added to it?" And I was like, "That
a donut."
Well, it was like all the like flavors and like extra stuff that cost money, and I was like, I got to ring that up as like an ad thing. And he like would actually like give me shit for being like, "You're gonna charge me?" That I'm like,
He's
yeah,
like, dude,
yeah.
I make money off of your tax dollars. Can you please not charge?
Yeah, he was.
I need 13 pumps of sugar-free caramel.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. That's like essentially what he was doing. I was like, dude, come on, like.
It is funny to me that some people like go to Dunkin' Donuts in the morning and they're like, yeah, can I get 25 bumps of something in my coffee? I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you?
Dude, I need to curb my coffee. I'm a caffeine.
I'm not a
nightmare.
caffeine or coffee guy. I don't know.
I
I'll drink caffeine some.
I take like an Adderall. Like Adderall every day. I also have some to like raise my blood pressure. I'll drink like a 30.
Well, you prescribed it? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say,
I'll
assume you're
drink
ripping
like a 30-ounce cold brew and then drink like a mason jar of pre-workout.
Bro, holy shit.
And
I will say, is there creatine in that pre-workout?
I think a little bit.
You know that
I
shit's
take
really
creatine
good
as well.
for sleep deprivation. If you are like
Yeah, but the other stuff is really bad.
you
for
shit
sleep.
really bad, right?
Yeah.
Or I guess that's fair. I see what you're saying. Caffeine and
but
creatine
yeah, so
shits, you know?
that shit wires me. But it's literally, I've got like such low blood pressure that like I used to be driving on the highway, and all of a sudden I'd realize that I'm only seeing the silhouettes of cars in front of me because like my vision was just like black and white essentially because I was about to pass out. So I was like, I need uppers. I need a lot of uppers. And that's just kind of how I function daily now.
Nice.
Hey, that's fair.
That's my baseline.
What milligrams of Adderall are you on, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh my God. I'm like terrified of Adderall, and I don't think it's like good. I take like 15 a day. However, I am prescribed.
Your goal to like be off of that at some point, or like
well,
I don't mean that in a bad way.
I don't take it every day.
Okay.
But it's like 15. Like when I do, I am prescribed 60 a day.
Damn.
Holy shit, dude! What the fuck?
Yeah,
So they want you going grinding your teeth, going, "I'm glad I'm at work," and like
yeah. And I'm like I would never take. I'm terrified of taking that much. Because like 20 makes my like heart beat way too fast. I'm just like 15's good. Like I just want to be like I just want to be a normal boy
type shit, dude.
Yeah, it's nuts how like obviously like people are just it's probably like people are obviously paid to like overprescribe because like that's how our like healthcare industry works.
Big pharma.
And that
Dude,
brings
bro
me back
knows game over here. Let's
that
go.
brings me back to when I was in fucking Spalding rehab. So when I was there, I like because all my like neurological issues and stuff like that, they were like off, like they had me on a painkiller and stuff. And
what painkiller?
so I can't remember what it was originally, but I went up to my doctor. I just like zoomed up in my power chair, and I was like, I'm not gonna say his name, but I was like, hey, you got any of that Dilaudid on hand here? And he was like, why, are you in pain? And I was like, nah, I just hear it's a really good time.
You asked your doctor?
Oh yeah, well, I was like, I always like joked around and shit like that, and I was like, nah, I just hear it's a really great time. And he was like, okay. And then like he just walked away. But then like 4 hours later, a nurse came up to me and she was like, so we changed you to Dilaudid.
Base doctor, dude.
And I took it like twice, but I took it once, and it freaked me out because I was talking to someone who came to visit me in the hospital, and like I was talking to them, and there was just like an awkward pause in the conversation, and I was like, what? And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, you didn't finish your sentence. And she was like, dude, you've been asleep for 30 minutes. I just didn't realize that, like, because I had taken Dilaudid that one time, it just knocked me out for 30 minutes, and I had no idea what happened.
Damn.
It was weird. Yeah, like I
might have gotten touched.
The first, let's hope.
You ever done Xanax before?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
Wow. Okay. I did the first. I had a month span where I did Xanax. So the first
That's
time I
bars,
ever did
right?
it, yeah.
I might have in high school, but I don't think so. I can't remember.
The first time I ever did it, I was hanging out with Justin at our buddy Keegan's house, and I split half of it, and they're like, take half. Like that's like be careful. Take like half. It's like where I took half. I had a Monster Energy, so I sipped it, and I was like, what do I do with this other half? Like, fuck it, I'll just take that too.
All because of the
I think-
minor inconvenience of holding a half
Literally.
of a pill.
So I think they were in the other room or something. I was like,
So
fuck
he's
it. I'm like,
fuck it.
bro,
I'm
I have a
gonna eat it.
monster. I'm chilling.
It's just
I'm
like
fine.
a Skyrim character. Just like, I'm over encumbered. I got to get rid of this half a
Brother,
bar.
I'm fucking smoking weed, chilling. My buddy's playing Breath of the Wild. I'm
That's
watching
another
him.
one of my favorite games. That's up there.
Great game.
Yeah, great game.
I'm sitting there watching him, and all of a sudden I'm like, dude, my legs kind of feel like noodles.
Yep.
And then the lights just shut off. I didn't pass out or anything. And then I woke up the next day at Justin's house. Like I knew, I knew I was gonna be sleeping at his house. That was like the plan. But like, regardless, I woke up and I looked at Justin and I was
My
like,
perception of
I
you is
was
being
like,
validated.
it smells like Vaseline and my asshole's sore.
and I'm like, dude, my ass hurts and I taste cum in my mouth, and I don't even know what cum tastes like.
Except for that one time I tried my own.
Hey. So I'm like, dude, what happened? And he's like, dude, you were like very like incoherent and shit. He's like, we got home and like I got you out of the car and you were like,
I had to like shoulder you, like,
and you said I was like there. I'm like alive, but I was just like out of it, dude. I don't even remember getting in. There was just like 5 hours of my life
stray
gone.
zombie.
Crazy. And then guess what I did for a month? I'm like, yeah, I'll do light amounts of Xanax. I'll buy 20 pills at one time. I'm so glad that it's like an old. I mean, that was like 2018, probably. It was a while back.
Well, yeah,
but
fuck around and find out.
yeah, it was fucked, dude.
Yeah,
Actually,
pain
probably
med-
earlier
that
than that.
That shit's like terrifying, the addictive nature of it. I'm glad I never really like went down that rabbit hole of anything like that. That stuff, yeah, that's like I have a good reasonable fear of that. Like I try to have like a good like logical fear of stuff like that could be like, I mean like I own guns, but I'm not like wild with them. I'm like every time even if like a magazine is out and I clear 5 times, I'm just like, don't point it anywhere that you like.
Yeah, no, I own 2 guns.
That's like, yeah, that I got a lot of guns, but like,
Oh, bro's tapped in there.
Yeah.
Bro, dude, everything you say, I'm like, dude, Robbie, you're a cool dude.
dude. So actually,
He's like,
Real
my
shit.
grandpa,
don't come to the mic tomorrow.
my grandpa, you're cool. My grandpa, his entire life was like guns and knives. Actually, I've got another funny story after this. But when he died, like my mom ended up going like to like the freaking to the house, and the police were there, and she was like, yeah, he's a bit of a gun enthusiast, and they were like, yeah, we don't have this many guns. Because he had probably like 500 guns in his house. Like he kept his clothes on like shelves because all of his dressers and all of his furniture was filled with guns and knives.
Okay.
And so funny story based off of that, there was like when I was younger, he got me like a hunting knife, the first like knife he ever like wanted to get me. And he knows like the creator of Cold Steel, like back when like big knife companies were just like
I don't
small
really know knives like
Cold
that.
Steel. Did you ever see like the Daniel Tosh or like the Tosh.0 where he was like, he got like a sword and it was like the guy, like he was making fun of the videos of the dude's like cutting hogs and shit like that.
Okay, I don't fully remember it, but I watched Tosh.0.
So that's like Cold Steel. Cold Steel
Okay.
makes a bunch of like swords and knives.
But they
and
make
shit.
like good shit.
Some
okay.
of their stuff's good. Some of it's just like
It
like
depends.
to make
Depends
a
on the
modern
product.
version of like a Roman sword, but it's like
Alright.
not like high quality shit.
Mhm.
But so he knows everything about knives essentially, and he got me this knife, and I was like curious about it a few months later, so I start looking it up, and I go to like it was a buck knife. And I go to the Buck website, and the first thing it says, like the banner of their website, is just like, it's a picture of the knife that he got me, and next to it says, the first knife designed exclusively for women.
I'm going to take this real quick and hide it. The first knife designed exclusively for women. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, yeah.
Was it like pink or anything, or was it just
No,
straight like a
it was,
regular
it was
knife?
like designed for like a women's
But
hand.
your grandpa got this
He
for
got
you.
me that, and I was like, there's a chance that he didn't know this little detail about this, but I couldn't help but think like, this guy's calling me a pussy based on a gift. He's like, you're a woman, and this is going to be the most intricate way of me like taking a jab at you without you even realizing.
What's the company's name?
Buck?
Buck.
Yeah.
So imagine he goes, I got you a nice Buck knife. It's a Hello Kitty edition. I figured you liked it. Like, dude, come on, man. What the fuck did I do wrong?
Yeah, no. But then one of the first guns he actually got me was a Sig P320, and
That's what I have.
and eventually those became
Do you know-
popular for shooting unintentionally.
Yeah,
and
that's
killing
what
a
I
lot
got
of their
yelled at by
owners.
Mike.
We
So
talked about this on the Mike's
The two things that my grandpa got me was the first knife designed exclusively for women, and a gun that shoots its owner.
Yeah.
So I was like, is this guy just trying to like subtly just like take me out?
I won my P320 in a fucking raffle. It was a gun raffle. I paid like $20, and I'm like 100% convinced. They're like, yeah, we need to just get rid of these, so we'll give them away or some shit. Like,
during COVID, I was trying to get a M17, which is like the Army P320 gun. And there's a store that had like they just had like the black version, and I wanted like the sand colored version, which is the one that the military is usually given. But I was like so tired of waiting that I ended up just getting the black one. It's called
mine's black.
the M17 Bravo. And I went back to the SIG store, and they were like, "Have you got any of our guns?" And I was like, "Well, I've got a M17 Bravo." And they were like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Those are extremely rare because nobody bought them, and we just stopped making those." And just because I was so impatient, I got the version that ended up like doubling in value because I was just too lazy, just because nobody wanted the black one, and I was just like, sweet, awesome. My impatience just made me a profit.
Those ones are sick. Don't they have the brownish top and then the tan?
Just all black. Yeah, the M17s, they've got like the sand, like it's called flat.
You're
dark.
saying those are worth less now?
Yeah, because everyone wanted the flat dark earth, like the sand and the tan colored ones. The black.
So they sold too many of them.
Yeah, everyone wanted them because it was the military. It was like the civilian
buddy
version
has
of the
one of them.
military pistol. But I got the black one because I was just too impatient, and that's the one that they stopped making because nobody bought the black one. So I've got one of like the few M17 Bravos apparently, and they were like,
how the fuck does it have like tagging on? I'm not that tapped in with guns.
It's literally
so
just a different color, but like,
but it's like a darker black, or like what do you mean?
It's just regular black.
Well, mine's black. Like what? I'm confused.
Is yours a P320?
Yeah.
Okay, mine's a P320 M17, which is modeled after the military.
I see. Is it more compact? Because mine's super boxy
yours
and
doesn't
shit.
have a manual safety.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so the M17, the Army requires those to be made with the safety.
Hey, bro, what are you, a liberal, dude? Come on.
No, because I fall over a lot, and I don't want the gun to shoot.
Bro, Robbie at the...
I want to have multiple safeties just because I'm going to fall over and it's going to shoot me in the leg.
Not that you're bringing a gun to the open mic, but bro's up on stage, falls and shoots himself in the leg. Yeah, no, that's... Dude.
I'm usually strapped.
Totally fair.
Even at open mics.
Fair, based. We live in New Hampshire. I've always heard, though, the thing is with the safety, and I don't want to, like, put this down. Your reason actually makes more sense than I've heard most safety reasons.
Yeah, that's the only reason I would get it, just because, like...
But I've always heard, like, there's a chance of a malfunction, that's why you shouldn't, blah, blah. I mean, I don't even keep one in the chamber. I keep 2 pistols in my nightstand for if I hear some shit in the night, I'm racking that shit back and walking downstairs.
Yeah, the safety is just because, like, for my stability issues.
Yeah, there's not even, like, a question of, like, I don't want to fuck around, have one in the chamber and fuck. Yeah, okay, that makes perfect sense. And I'm not here to be like, dude, that's wrong of you. That's fair. That's fair.
But that little difference, that like the Army version, because people like military guns, like it's very similar to like car culture where like, oh, it's a rare, especially in like Mustangs and Porsches, people are like, oh, I got a really rare color. I got a really rare color. Like they will pay out the ass for that like rare color for no reason when it makes absolutely no difference. Same with gun culture. I mean, my grandpa probably had like 10 different versions of the same pistol because they made a little bit of an engineering design change to it. And he was like, gotta get it. He had like hundreds of guns that he never even shot because of that. And like, he had a freaking arsenal. Like,
you talk about rare cars real quick. I don't mean to cut you off, but
I got a rare car story too.
1997 Mustang Chameleon, whatever, with that weird, like, it's like a rainbowish paint. You know what I'm talking about? I think it was a 97. Maybe
like
it was later.
Iridescent paint that changes based on like the direction you're looking at.
I don't know. One of my high school friends who killed himself. So sorry to be raw like that, but regardless.
I mean, I would if I had a 97 Mustang. Jesus.
Well, he didn't buy one, but he was obsessed with it. He he wasn't a car guy, but he's like, I really want this 90 something Mustang. It was like the Chameleon one,
it's
whatever.
that kind of deal. Yeah. That's like have you ever seen a Harlequin VW Golf?
No, but I own laminar stickers on like Counter-Strike, so like I've seen
there's
some.
this thing called a Harlequin VW, and they were like made from the factory like this.
Me right now struggling to search this up to find a picture because I don't know how to spell Harlequin, but I'll figure it out.
There's a Q in it.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, dude. Homie activities right there, dude. Thank you.
I really have like no.
Yeah,
Fucking
I live in the
projectors, BenQ,
woods.
dude, you're good.
Oh, my neighbor called me. She's the one who let me try her breast milk
I'm outside. Help!
from
Hold up.
from the tap.
Nice.
You mean,
Yes,
damn?
it's a weird
Is that,
interest that I now have.
It's God's work.
dude? I mean, I love sucking a fucking titty as much as the next man, but like, interesting.
Yeah, it's like being rewarded for doing so.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like
It's like she's coming.
I mean, I'm gonna plant a seed inside my lady pretty soon here, so like,
yeah. So try it out. Try it out.
All right, good to know.
But I did learn that.
The nectar of the gods, they say.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't like warm milk though.
Nectar of the Gods is a fucking baby that's less than 6 weeks old in the womb because that's where the stem cells that could save me work.
You haven't gotten stem cells yet?
No, because well, it's America. But like, if you want,
I mean, I had to pay for them. I did $2,000 stem cells.
if you, yeah, but the stem cells that are like universal that like can be used pretty much anywhere in the body, they have to be like from a fetus that's less than like 6 weeks old.
Mine came from an umbilical cord.
Yeah, umbilical cords have them too, but a lot of the time it's like
Different version or
Yeah,
something?
there's like different like based like certain stem cells like
Interesting.
they're only able to be applied to certain parts of the body.
Is that where they're trying to make abortion fully like they're not? Just
So well,
sorry.
no, in other countries like where they're not so like like religiously based on that, like that's a big thing. Like other countries have like more access to like early stem cells as well.
And they probably use them for medicine because
Yeah,
they work
yeah,
well.
yeah.
And instead of being like, go to PT for 8 weeks, it'll fix everything.
Have you got like Wi-Fi connection here?
Yeah.
Look up. I'm gonna have you look up a Harlequin because
Oh, he's locked in on this,
yeah,
folks.
I want you to see this because it's so bizarre. But like HARLEQUIN.
Also, the stealing the jewel bit didn't work well, so I
VW.
saw him feeding in his pockets and I felt bad.
Not VE. Okay. So like,
When ain't you going,
So
Cotton Eye
these
Joe?
were- this
Oh,
was
that
a-
thing's fucking tapped. It looks
that-
like a fucking Teddy Fresh shirt.
that
though,
was from
unfortunately.
like not the Beatles, but those were like factory made model. Like those were like
Sick.
No
right
shit.
off- yeah. So
Okay.
they made those and like people love them because
Looks
they're
like
just
a
so
Lego.
bizarre. Yeah.
If I built Legos, I would drive them.
I could see a lady who goes
for
to
those who
liberal
don't
arts
know, I mean,
school.
you might put a picture up, but like Harlequin VWs, it's essentially like it looks like if you were a poor kid and you never had any like the same color Legos to build like a coordinated
Yeah.
structure, they just took different color parts from a million different cars and put them all into one and then sold that essentially from like as like a stock VW Golf. They're pretty cool. They're pretty awesome. Like stuff like that is we don't have that variation in a lot of like stock vehicles now, but really rare car story. So the summer camp that I used to work at, in the middle of the summer, they would have like a staff party that the board members would throw, and these board members were freaking loaded. And they used to have it like on an island in Lake George. They'd like meet us at a marina, and like all the board members would have their boats there, and they'd take us to this island, and we just like have like a it was Lake George.
Did they bring the kids too?
No. Intercession. And there would be like a big like cookout, but at one point it was at one of the board members' mansions on Lake George, and he had like a 10-car garage, and he was showing me all the cars he had, and he took me into the garage connected to his house, and he had this like old like early 1900s race car, and I didn't know a lot about it. But
Like one of those like tight body ones,
kind of like
shit?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang type.
I don't know what that means, but
You know
hell yeah.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Is that like a movie?
Yeah, it's like it's a
Okay.
famous movie. Yeah, it's a really good movie.
Do you know 6'7"? No, sorry, I'm joking. That's horrible.
No, but yeah, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's yeah. But so like later, I was like thinking about this car and I couldn't remember what it was called. So I went on Wikipedia and I just looked up a list of every defunct American vehicle manufacturer.
and scrolled.
I went through every single one until I found one that sounded familiar. Found the company, looked up the vehicle, and then I went to like DuPont registry or something, and I found one that had sold for like $11.5 million. And I was like, I was just touring this car with a dude next to $11 million worth of a 1911 Mercer raceabout, which like in 1911 it got up to 85 miles per hour.
Which is insane.
Which is insane because the
Yeah.
brakes, like you needed to have two people in it because one of the people needed to be pumping
Yeah.
the oil into the engine.
Wasn't there like the old school? I heard Bill Burr talk about he has like an old school truck and he finally got the brakes replaced. But prior to that, he had like the old school brakes and he'd like go up to a stop and it'd be like, "Ah!" Like stop. Like
it was like a man. Like it was. I don't even think it was a brake pedal. It was like a
you had to
brake
pull,
latch. Yeah,
almost like a e-brake type
like,
shit.
It was like pretty
That's
much
fun.
back when they were making race cars out of plane engines. So it was just a giant vehicle. It was freaking cool. But yeah, later I was like, okay, if I do want to like do any kind of high value heist, I know where to find like an $11.5 million car from the early 1900s.
True.
And I know the layout of the property.
All right, I don't know where this camera's at here. I'm about to fucking piss my pants. So I don't know if you have any closing thoughts here. If you got something you want to close out with, Robbie. If you have a thought that's on your
We're
mind.
gonna put your Instagram down below.
Closing thoughts.
I'm saying you can share something right now if there's
Free
something that's on your
Palestine
mind.
with
Oh,
every
he's hitting
purchase
them
of
with it.
$30 or more.
Nice.
Boom! Look at that. Check out the merch.
Closing thoughts. Do you guys actually do any merch or anything like that?
Nah, bro, we got 76 subscribers. We'll get there someday. You know what I mean?
76. Flip that. 67.
Dude, type shit.
yeah, no, but that's
It doesn't get better than that.
that's pretty much all I got.
You got any shows coming up or anything? You just doing open mics? What's going on here? We didn't even talk about comedy much with you, but we'll do another episode.
It's not announced yet. The flyers are gonna be out for like the next in Manchester. I'm doing the next Wrong Hill to Die on.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Yeah, pretty much everything I've got coming up. I don't really know the dates or the places yet, so I'm not the best comedian for
Well, we'll
my
have
own
your
sake.
Instagram plugged below, and I assume you share your shit on your Instagram.
Oh yeah, I share
Boom.
a decent amount. I'm not too in touch on the socials, which is why I'm not really going anywhere.
We'll
But
get you some clips.
no, I would love it. I love clips.
Oh, we're clip season out
I
here,
love
baby.
reels. I love things that I
Big
can
reels
press
guy, bro.
repost on.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I fuck with the reels. You know?
I'm a big Doom scroller.
I mean,
Doom, that's another one of my favorite video games.
oh fuck yeah! You should look up Id House if you've ever seen that YouTube video. It's an hour and a half long YouTube video about this map that's made inside of Doom. It like keeps going forever. It's kind of crazy.
Interesting. Yeah.
Really cool. I'll send you a link to the video if you're
Is
curious.
it like old school Doom or more
Yep.
recent? Okay.
Link
And
No,
it's
down
the whole,
below.
you know, the meme about can it be ran in Doom? Isn't that the thing where they like would make a game and then see if, could it run Doom? If you build like a really shitty PC, you're like, I built a PC that runs on potatoes. Can it run Doom? That was always like the test for a game back in the day.
I thought, wasn't that Crysis?
That was later on, once like nicer GPUs
okay,
came in.
yeah,
But
yeah,
previous to that, like just basic GPUs, or even just like integrated graphics, like can it run Doom? Okay, it can game. But
That's
sorry,
fair.
we're getting on fucking, we're getting all over the board.
We could go for days.
Yeah, I know. So we'll definitely have you on again, Robbie. It was a fucking great
Would
episode.
love to come back to the
Bro
corner
brought
store.
gifts and shit, dude. You can't pull up like that and not be expected to come back around.
most
You know what I
beastly
mean? Like
cookies you'll ever
type
know.
shit. Type shit. But till next time,
Peace.
Once again, this has been
Peace.
sponsored by McLaren. McLaren.
check them out, guys.
We
I
don't know how to make a car either.
I don't know if you can say an advertisement and say it's fake, whatever. Everything's been fake here. Everything's AI and digital. See you guys later.